All right. Hello. It is another Friday, and here we are. Just kind of, honestly, we're just gonna be existing. So, let me just go over the agenda real quick for today. So it will be more Arknights Endfield because that is my current gacha obsession, and we will see about completing patch 1.1's MSQ. We kind of left off with a little bit of a cliffhanger because, well, the MSQ was really long and I didn't think it would last long, but here we are. And after that, we will just be wrapping up with some side quests to, just kind of make sure that things get done, as well as me attempting to build a factory in the Jingyu Valley area because it's still empty. I had to still think about what could I do to put, something in there, and nothing came to me. So everyone's gonna watch my process in real time, which, by the way, there isn't a process. Honestly, there is no process. It's just YOLO. And there's that. So honestly, going to be a very light stream for today. It might potentially not last for 4 hours, which is totally fine because I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather today. Factory time? Yeah, exactly, Halo. It is factory time after we complete store. But yeah, factories. The factory gotta grow, right? That's how you play this game. But yeah, just like I said, something light and gentle because I gotta mentally fortify myself for Sunday when I enter Anor Londo. And I mentioned this in the Discord earlier, but apparently there's this problem player in the remastered version who likes to visit that area. So for me, what I'm planning to do is I'll just play offline for that section because, for one, I'm very excited to go there, and two, I've heard things about that place, and if it's anything similar to the Cathedral of Sacred Blood, I fully expect to be absolutely irritated by the time I'm finished. I'd be get me the heck out of there. And if anything, I'll probably just be hey guys, no spoilers for anything at all, because that place, that is the one place where I'm ooh, I need to know. Yep. That is, yeah, that's all I ask. After that, it's okay, go back to online, whatever happens, happens. But until then, no. No help from the online people. They cannot tell me anything. They cannot show me anything. I need to experience it raw. So I've been making my preparations, and you will all see on Sunday about just how much I've prepared, at least equipment-wise, not level-wise, because apparently levels are just not really that good, but there will be preparations. But yeah, so the plan for today and tomorrow is just, really chill gachas, just to kind of get them out of the way as well. Because I know, too much gacha, everyone's going to be they don't want to be here, right? And it's good for me as well because I mentioned before, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but not sick. Today I was lucky that I was able to go out and actually take a nice walk in the sun, get that vitamin D into my system. Because it's so rare nowadays, or at least, over here, where the weather just decides to do whatever the heck it feels like. It's snow, rain, maybe a little bit of sun, almost stormy winds. I think there was a storm before. So, typical March weather. And, honestly, I fear the time when I get sick because it's been a long time. So you just know that it's going to suck when your immune system is just not up to par. And yet it's I can't just, force myself to be sick, right? And I guess a part of it is because I haven't been sleeping well. Imagine it's 5 a.m. and you can't sleep because the thoughts in your mind won't shut up. You get better soon? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I know, this time of year, if it's not the weather, it's the whole, allergies, right? Gotta pull out the antihistamines to make sure that you don't end up sneezing up a storm. At least that's for me with hay fever and all that, and I'd rather not deal with that. Or, whatever the heck happens during this time of year. If anything, I don't know what's happening with the weather because things are super scuffed right now. You know, global warming's actually real for once. Pollen, you're behated? Yeah, pollen. Gosh, I remember this one time back in like high school. Like my hay fever was so bad that like literally everybody in the class was just like, oh, this was in PE by the way. They looked at me and they're like, are you okay? You look like you're dying. And I can remember it was just like it felt like my eyes felt like they were like on fire because of how itchy they were. And obviously, you know, don't scratch it. But like not only that, but like I was like crying and just like trying to keep like my sneezes in and just overall like super blotchy. I'm lucky that that doesn't happen to me anymore. I guess my allergies are kind of like, you know, they didn't become as severe, but it's just ooh, it's just like you can barely breathe at that point. Yeah, it was literally that bad. I guess a part of it is because like my body's just kind of adjusted, but ooh, yeah, if I had to take like a lot of antihistamines. If anything, I got dismissed early for that day because they were like, you are dying. Do not be here. Go home. They're just like, stop putting yourself in danger. And I'm just like, look. But my grade, because back then I was like, my grade, but I can't just, you know, I can't skip class. My grade will be impacted. They're like, they just looked at me weird. They're like, why do you care more about your grades than your health? And, you know, the sad thing is that kind of carries over to like my day job. I'm like, yeah, I could just, you know, sleep like a reasonable time, or I could finish this, you know, piece of work, or, you know, if it's on the VTuber side, I could just finish editing this video, which I haven't done. And, you know, it's led to my current situation where I'm like, ooh, I'm about to fall sick. Yeah, exactly. Gotta keep the perfect attendance. It gives you your 5% attendance grade. You know, that's so important when it determines whether you're like above the curve or like below the curve. I don't know how it is in the US, but like here, like, you know, grading people by curves is the norm. Which, oh, you know, like sometimes you just gotta ride the curve in order to get, you know, get past some courses with the C minus. That was me in Calc 2, but like, ooh, other times I'm like, I cannot lose to my peers. I won't sabotage them, but like, oh, you don't know how bad it is to get like a 90% and it's like a B plus. That's messed up. Genuinely messed up. The only other thing that's messed up besides that is, at least in the Canadian like curriculum, getting 85.4%, because that's a B plus there, at least in like high school. Worst number ever. From experience in the States, some classes fail you if you skip too many classes. Yeah, that would make sense, because they're like, they expect people to keep up, and they're like, the easiest way to do that is make sure they're in class, right? For me, like, I don't know, it's just, for like, the thought of like skipping class has never crossed my mind. Like, I'll say this, I had never skipped class, but if somebody else is offering to, you know, skip class to get stuff, like food for me, like, I'm just like, oh yeah, sure, you can do that. I had to do that one time because one of my classmates back in high school was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go grab stuff, and it's like near the end of the year, it's like, and then I just gave him money, like, right, like this is the middle of lecture, the teacher, like the instructor, he's just watching me just give money to this person as he just walks out. And he comes back later and brings me like, you know, coffee that I asked for. But I'm like, no, you can keep the change, you know, because he went all the way to like the Starbucks to grab coffee. But it's like, I would never do it. But if someone's doing it, oh, you know, like, don't mind me. I'm going to benefit from the service. Yeah, in the middle of class. And, you know, he was a bit soft that he didn't do anything about it. But like, okay, the student in question, he wasn't like, you know, purposely disruptful. Like, usually he's a pretty good student, so I think that's the only reason why he got away with it, because it's like, oh, you know, he doesn't usually cause trouble, so it's fine. But yeah, I was just like, you know, I was just like, oh, you want anything? And I'm just like, I just hand him like, back then, I think it was like $5 for like a decent coffee. And I was like, yeah, here you go get it. Yeah. So, you know, comes back in the middle of class, like, well, middle end-ish, you know, the third part of the class, and he just like, you know, delivers my coffee right there. I mean, you know, it's a service, right? Like, he's offering to get that for me, and he gets the benefit of the change, because like, I, you know, just getting a regular Americano was like $2.50 at the time, so he gets to keep the other $2.50. Yeah, coffees didn't cost like $8 USD. Oh yeah, like the quote unquote handcrafted coffee, they say, which is really just, you know, whatever the heck can they can put on stuff. So it's not even Starbucks, but like one of the cafes I go to, like they're just like, oh hey, we're making this like quote unquote Spanish coffee, or we're gonna put in like some spices in there. I don't remember which. I want to say rosemary. I'm not sure. But like, yeah, things like that, and they're like, oh, it's $8, and it's just like this tiny thing, and just barely tastes any different. Which is why I've converted myself to like UCC coffee, and to the point that my coworkers are like, if I don't like respond right away, like, or if it's as soon as I enter into work, they're just like, oh, hey, you need to wait for her to, you know, wake up or get her coffee, because until then, I'm just like a zombie. Literally happened today. It's like, oh, you know, the person beside me is like, oh, you know, like, hello, Crystal. Like, how are you doing today? And I'm just like, and the third person just like, oh, she hasn't had her coffee yet. And I have to go out and get it because the coffee at the office is just not strong enough. And it tastes like crap. It's like the Nespresso, like the cups, right? It's just super foamy, and it doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, rosemary and coffee. Oh, well, you see, for me, like Halo, I actually like Tabasco in my coffee occasionally. It actually tastes really good. I like the kick, but I can't just bring that all the time. But yeah, the UCC black coffee is like, it wakes me up, and even then it's only like a couple hours. But I remember getting one from one of my coworkers, and she was just like, I took a sip and I thought I was going to die, because she was like, oh, I think she drank it like she told me she drank it when she left work, which was like around 4:30ish, for around that time, and she was constantly shaking until like 10. And the worst part is, I did warn her that like, this shit is strong. You, like, are you sure you want to drink this? And she's like, yeah, sure, it'll be fine. So, you know, it's not my fault. Why'd I say Tabasco like that? Tabasco. Oh, insanity. Oh, think about it, it's just like a good half of my life was just spent thriving on caffeine. Because if anything, I don't think I ever took a break in my studies. Like, as soon as I finished high school, it's like jump into post-secondary, and then it's just constant grinding. And then there's like some classmates who are like, oh, you know, they wanted to take a break on a semester or something, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. The only time I'm taking a break is if I'm in like co-op work, which is, you know, not something I can really control. And I remember one of my friends, she decided to take like a gap after graduating, which is questionable in this economy, but you know, she does what she does. I know, it's just insane for me. But like, yeah, you know, it was very normal for me to just be up at like 4 a.m. I remember this one semester was really bad because it's like, it was only like 4 courses, right? But then the 2 extracurriculars I have was essentially made it like 6 courses, because, you know, you got to take those extracurriculars, got to build up your portfolio and all that. And I would always constantly just have like maybe 3-4 hours of sleep every single day. Clocking in, oh, welcome, Maze. Thank you very much for clocking in. Welcome. Oh, yes, and by the way, of course, I wish everybody's day is going well, because it's Friday. It should be a good day. It's not Monday. Mondays are, you know, the days where we can just be kind of lazy and just, but yeah, there was that. Like, otherwise, I always grinded with at least 5 courses, which, honestly, a lot of people, at least in my university, they looked at me and they're like, are you okay? They thought I was, like, trying to push or try too hard, and all I can think of is the people who end up in like STEM, right? They have to take like so many courses. It's not even funny. How's the office? Office is doing great. I actually posted something on the Twitter website. I'm gonna restock the office. Do we go with more coffee or do we go with tea? Big question, because we only have room for 1 more right now. So, you know, if you guys want to pitch in, now's the time. We could just, you know, put like a cup of like coffee or like tea next time. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think for me, I'm just so used to being a workaholic that now that I have a, you know, like a full-time job that I'm not afraid of being laid off with, you know, knock on wood, and then I can just do streaming. Like, I feel like with my load of streaming, it's just a habit I've come to develop from always constantly working that I'm like, oh yeah, I still need to feel like I'm being worked to the bone. When you're voting for T, the X website previously known as Twitter, yeah, the X website previously known as Twitter, because you gotta, build up your following there and, get people to show up or something like that. And if the YouTubes and the things like that, honestly, it's just social experiment. Gotta be like one of those people who have like 20, 30, 40K like followers on the website and maybe like 20 CCV. No shade to them. No shade to them, honestly, but I just find that funny. But not in a bad way. But yeah, like, I've been debating the idea of reducing my streaming days to 3, just for my own health, and also just so I can actually get my editing goals and debut goals out of the way, because things are already set in motion, so I'm like, ooh, I'm on a time limit now, right? But also, I do enjoy streaming for 4 days. The weekend and the Monday, you gotta give like the tired worker vibes. And I feel like that's the best way I can channel it. Why do you feel like The Office doesn't exist? Is all a social experiment? Oh. Anyways, so, that's the only thing I'm thinking of. I'm not going to commit to that right away. Just, it's something I still have to think about. Though that does remind me, next Saturday, I do not have a stream on that day because I have another appointment. So, yeah, hey, on that day, go somewhere else. Sorry, office closed. Do not show up. Why are you bonking me? But yeah, don't show up. Office is closed on that day. Go home. Work from home. Remote, right? Remote working, hybrid. That's part of the contract and all that. So there's that, and let's see what else. Oh yes, peak should be next Monday. So as a friendly reminder, especially with the spring sale on Steam, feel free to grab peak if you haven't grabbed that yet, so that we can play together. And by play together, I mean you guys will carry me to victory, right? Right? We'll clear it this time, right? Oh man, though, honestly, like the Steam Spring sale is scary because I'm like, there's so many games I want to pick up. Like, for example, I remember looking at like First Berserk Kazan, and I'm like, I wanted to get that, but it wasn't really like good enough sale. So I was like, I'll leave it alone for now. But now that there's actually a discounted and like, Ben Star is base, I'm like, I should, but also I'm thinking to myself, I already have like 2 Souls-likes in my roster, plus the gachas and everything. Can I fit a 3rd Souls-like in this? Do I want to fit a 3rd Souls-like? That's the real question. Because, I mean, like, DFO, I can't really say I do too much, because all I really know about is, like, the short time I played it, where I was playing the, male brawler, aka the wheelchair class, or something like that. He was really, really sexy and hot, but, like, I was not good at DFO. I sucked at that game, and I'm like, I quit, and I had a good day, but I was like, I know of it. I have a PC previously known as personal computer. Do you have a laptop? The Resident Evil games are on sale right now. Yes, that is true. The Resident Evil games are on sale. And, I mean, the problem is I want to play RE9 because of the Leon scene. But the other hand is that RE9 has the spiders. So I would have to use the Thomas the Tank Engine mod. So that sucks. And then I also did a little bit of like searching up on the other 2 Dark Souls games, and apparently like I think it was 2 or 3 that had like spiders in it, and I'm like, ooh, I would have to mentally prepare myself for that. I mean, I'll probably do it, but like, ooh. And it turns out they're not actually on sale. And I'm like, what do you mean they're not on sale? Because, on the spring sale, like, I mean, I would expect Dark Souls 3 not to be on sale because, 3 is good. But like 2? No. And for reference, I'm looking at the Scholar of the First Sin for Dark Souls 2 because that apparently has everything. And I'm like, oh yeah, figured I might as well. And that's not even including Bloodborne, which at least with a quick search, I'm like, oh my gosh, Bloodborne? Hello? You're kind of terrifying? It's like playing a horror game? I didn't sign up for this, but here we are. So that is my concern, and that's not even including Elden Ring or like, whatever the heck it is. But Yeah, that's my fear. And I mean, there's other games I'm like interested in playing, like Lies of P and like Blueprints, but I'm not sure if they would be good stream games. That's something I'm also thinking of, because I'm not sure if you guys would enjoy that. Like, if anything, me playing Honkai Star Rail is just, I want to wrap up that patch and then I'll put it away for now, because at least my understanding is that people don't really vibe with that game much, which is, you know, fair. It's an older gacha game. So I want to make sure I complete that, and then if I have a rainy day, I'll bring it out. But like otherwise, nah. I think we're done with like Honkai Star Rail for now. Don't take it a work PC. Did you fill out the form to get the equipment, Maze? It's part of the orientation material. You know that, right? But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of right now. It's just I'm trying to figure out plans because of the whole like schedules and sales and everything. And I know that things like, oh, Code Vein 2 won't last forever. And then after that, it's like, do I play another RPG? Like, don't get me wrong, I love my RPGs, but I don't know if it's a game that people would enjoy me watching. Like, for example, if I played Nier Automata, beep boop. I don't know if people would actually enjoy watching that, because apparently it's pretty long. Like, it's a good game from my understanding, but I don't know if it's a good stream game, if that makes sense, right? So that is something I am considering right now, you know, amidst my current headache. We'd be here regardless. Who do you take us for? Part-timers. I'm kidding. I appreciate it. Honestly, thank you guys for showing up, honestly. Well, I'm just kind of sorting things out and thinking about things. Like, I like having like these ideas to bounce off you guys, because it just gives me a better understanding of like how to provide better or higher quality entertainment. And that's something I'm thinking about, because honestly, I don't sing. If I sang, it would probably be terrifying. And I also don't have the settings set up so that, you know, the VOD doesn't get muted because the audio is separated. But like, you know, that's a here or there. Heck, if anything, if I ever do a cover, like that's something I would only ever do like under like specific circumstances. Like, oh, here's the celebration, here's the you know, like here's the milestone goal. And I probably have to think about getting like singing lessons too, because I don't want to like I don't want to end up screeching. I'm sure like maybe if you've been around, you hear me just like hum or like maybe sing a little like ditty here and there, but like no, no singing, like I feel like my voice is just not suited for singing. And don't even get me set up with ASMR. Cannot do ASMR. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't think I'm good enough to be an ASMR artist. You know, my regular goofy self is entertaining enough. Oh, thank you. But I don't know. This is where my Asian blood is just boiling. It's like, it's good enough, but we can do better. Because good enough for me, that's like, ooh, that's like a B minus right there. We can do better. We can reach that A, and then we can, you know, keep pushing further. But how do I get to that A is the real question. So I am trying to figure things out and set things up and trying my best to maintain energy, because I like streaming. It's my creative hobby. Do I ever see it as a career? Nah, probably not. But like, honestly, if I'm going to do something, I want to do it to the best of my ability. And that's what it comes down to. Best of my ability in a way that is entertaining, or at least, you know, semi-professional-ish. No way will ever actually meet the quality of full-time streamers, but I want to try anyways, because it's either that or just laying on bed and just being doom scrolling on TikTok, on Twitter, on YouTube, Instagram Reels, all of that. And for me, I think for me, I can't handle being idle. Not anymore. So we'll see what happens in the coming months, but I hope that you all are patient with me while I try to cobble things together. Because I'm ambitious, but I don't have the skill, and I'm trying to develop the skill. But I'm also like, oh man, hey, imagine just being like good at art, for example, and I'm just trying to remember how to do that. And then also, like I mentioned this a couple of times, like for Blender, like I want to do that because, okay, I'll at least say this much. So, you know, part of the whole VTurbo lore is like, oh, you know, I'm an office manager for like a, energy company in space, right? I want to be able to create a model of the whole like space station area. Just eventually, I want to do that just to illustrate it and probably put it on like a card, as well as the whole like, quote unquote ether energy. I want to make 3D models for that because I just think it would be cool, like that's pretty much it. Or maybe, if I'm super ambitious and learn how to code, maybe we can just like an interactive tour or something on, a website so people could just pan around and go into different rooms. Those are things I want to do. I think they're cool. And, being creative, that's pretty much it. Will they give me money? Heck no, but I just think it'll be fun. Perfectionist is very respectful as long as it doesn't become an inconvenience. Oh, don't worry. I've learned long ago, just like, sometimes you just gotta ship it when it's not incomplete. Just, ship it, like, something like that. But I want to try. That's the thing. I want to try, even though it's a detriment to my health, because I think it's cool. And like I said, creative output or outlet here. That's my favorite part of VTubing, besides talking with all of you, is that I can try different things. I can be the creative that I wish I was, but cannot be due to the economy and all that. So, like I said, I hope you guys are just like, excited and patient, as well as I try to, cobble things and hopefully debut sometime like before the end of Q3, but we'll see. Depends. And as for like showing the process, maybe on Discord, but I'm not sure yet. I think if it's related to like the debut, maybe I'll make it to like the sub only channels. I still haven't done that. Honestly, like if you're subscribed, the only benefit you have is that sometimes I just share my plans in advance, like a day or like a week in advance. I still haven't figured things out. And also, I'm just like, I don't want people to like get the wrong idea, like in the sense of, oh, I'm going like full-time streaming and all that, or like they have to join the Discord. I don't want people to feel that. Like it'd be nice and be cool. Honestly, there's a lot of cool people in there, but like what I said before, the contract is I play game, you enjoy game, potentially. That's pretty much it. That's the role of the office. Anyways, honestly, I feel like I'm rambling at this point. I don't remember where the initial plan, but other than play Endfield. So I guess we'll see what happens. I don't know when the stream will end. I don't think it will take 4 hours, but we will see. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, to get a drink or some food, sit back, relax, and let's get started with Endfield. I hope you guys can hear it. Oh, you can hear it? I hope you guys can hear it. Oh, there we go. Anyways, this is part of the Endfield experience. I have not done this part. I'm still thinking about it, so, we'll see. Anyways, we're gonna go do this, do that, and we need to take down Uncle Shang, because last time we found out, oh, he was the problem person who started the whole, like, the coup, right? And we're like, well, screw this guy, right? Because what he did to Run Yi. So we're like, oh yeah, we gotta work this guy. We'll see what actually happens though. Oh. And then I think other than that, like, I remember the Code Vein Twitter for CV2, specifically they said they had more like graphical improvements, and I hope that makes things a little bit easier on like the performance, because even with the initial patch, right? Like, you still remember that it was still, the performance still kind of scuffed, right? yeah, I just hope that they're able to improve it to that point because, like, man, I like the game, and you know, it kind of feels like a slap in the face that it's already on sale. It's not, hasn't even been out for like a couple months. It's already like, you know, premium game like that already on sale, and I'm just like, at that point, I feel like, you know, maybe I want to be able to, you know, buy it there, you know, get the refund at least like 20-30 difference. Anyways, let me update my stream, by the way. I need to put myself in the right category. There we go. Correct category now.
Are you done yet? It's time to go.
That it is. Yeah, fully prepped. Let's go. It's just those two. I still haven't raised tongue, but here we are. Anyways, I feel like I yapped over long. Anything interesting happened on your guys' end that you're willing to share? Please don't dox yourself. Or if you just want to, you know, treat me as like a second monitor, that's totally fine too. Cute Nugget? Oh, Cute Nugget? Maybe. Maybe eventually, Everett.
There's a thick fog between me and my big bro too.
But yeah. Glad to see you're doing well.
Never told me anything. I was being nice, so I never asked. Dark Mask. Once the fog lifts... Blighted. Whatever. I'm still his baby sis. I gotta live with it.
I gotta live with accidentally murking my brother. Whoops. Whoops.
Don't worry, Chief. I'll be with you, no matter what we find.
Yep, Supreme Chief, you better lead the stockade, and, you know, if you fail this, we will, in fact, kind of judge you. That's what Ryan like, entrusted you with and all that. Now we're in this area. Purity reveals the stubborn stone. Go deeper into the hideout of Run Yi's loyalists. We are in this random area. You need every breadcrumb we can get for Evanescence, but this event is such a snooze fest. Oh, is it the current event? I haven't done that yet. If anything, I need to do that.
Trail's pretty rough.
But also, you know, completing 4.0, which by the way...
If you're scared, you can hold my hand.
Oh, let's hold hands.
You
Let's
better
go.
watch out then. If one trips, both of us fall.
Don't jinx it.
If anything, like, I'm hoping that the graphics are a little bit more tame when I play Honkai Star Rail tomorrow, because, like, yeah, Planet Arcadia, we literally just started, and it's just, ooh, there's a lot to take in. It's over in 2 days, better get to it. Oh, you know what, that's what tomorrow's for. We will clear 4.0, as long as it doesn't take more than, like, 7 hours. Then I might not be able to make it. Oh, I'll do the event, but I won't be able to clear 4.0 before 4.1 drops. All of it? Oh, we literally just, you know, arrived on Planet Arcadia and just went into, like, the main, like, hub area. You nuts? Oh, Maze? Are you asking me if I'm crazy? Me? After seeing the things I do? On this stream? Me? Being crazy? Say it ain't so. That would never happen. Yeah, I'm actually insane. Oh, you'll see. You'll all see.
They're closing the gates! I've charged right in!
Would I be able to see you fail at Dark Souls today? Honestly, well, first of all, Everett, if you're failing at Dark Souls, I'm not just failing, I'm literally in the dirt. Like, you know, compared to your performance and mine, ooh, I'm literally mobbed on.
Chief, don't forget about me.
And the second part is, honestly, after I finish stream today, I will probably take it easy as well, because I'm like in the midst of being sick and not sick. Like today, getting that walk in the sun really helped a lot, just to, you know, exercise and get that out, but like, I'm not out of the woods quite yet. And also, hello, Stellar. I hope your day is going well. Welcome to the office, where we're playing Arknights Endfield, just to kind of vibe on this, like, casual Friday. Hope your day is going well. See, you know what? Hey, you know, I think that should be an omen of, like, what's going on today. Yeah, unfortunately, Everett, I am, like, not, I am not 100% right now.
Great! Heading over right now!
That is just, unfortunately, how it is. He goes, fine, and yours? Yeah, honestly, day was great other than being a little bit under the weather, but that's why we're here. Just kind of relax and do things that are sort of easy. You know, nothing too strenuous. Nothing super sweaty.
I pulled a switch for you!
Oh, thank you so much. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Just finish the story, tackle on some side quests, and then build the factory.
Come on in!
And that's about it, you know, super chill stuff. So if you want to like, you know, kind of chill and relax, that's totally fine for however long you decide to be here. What's my favorite character in Endfield? I mentioned this before, and
Still
it's...
waiting for something?
Oh, I can't show it right now. Honestly, I like how they portray Chen in this game. Like, yeah, she's silly, she's a goofball, but I also like the fact that they show her, like, in equal measures, of just how competent she is. In the areas where she excels. I like that so much. Because there's, like, too often there's games where, like, oh, if there's someone's, like, comic relief, they just stick them comic relief forever. But just showing that, hey, you know, despite how silly Chen is, she can kick butt, like, with the rest of everybody. And also she's, you know, like, she's cool. And very useful.
This place is
What
so
about you?
big.
And anybody else who's just, play Enfield as well.
Why didn't I notice it before? What
Oh,
kind
that's a
of
good
chief
idea.
am I?
What are you, who's your favorite character? Including those who are, like, upcoming-ish. It is not hot where you are, since where I live there's a horrible heat wave and temps are hitting 3 digits. Right, okay, I'm in Canadian, so I'm assuming like 3 digits is probably like 20-30 degrees Celsius, which is kind of toasty. For me, it's not like super hot, rather it's just the weather is very unpredictable. So you can't really prepare yourself. Like one day it could be like really damn cold to the point of snowing. Another day it's like, oh, it's like at least 10 degrees warmer. It's a nice sunny day. And then half the day later, oh, it's raining. There's a ton of rain. It's a storm. Oh no. And then you know, try to like tromp back home, but it's like, oh, it's like, hey, look, the wind is like strong enough that it's kind of like an actual storm. So that has been an issue. And then also for me, I just haven't been getting like that good sleep lately. If anything, I know this is gonna make me sound old, but like my back feels stiff when I try to rest, and I think I need a massage. I hope my insurance covers it, because that would be great, but like, oh, it feels like a rock. Runyi's diary. I never expected Tung Tung to bring those people into the stockade directly. I knew from our first meeting at Jingyu Valley. They're Enfielders that Ardashir mentioned. I'm grateful that they helped the stockade, but we're not the same. I fear that Enfield will get in the way of my plan. Neferth is your favorite? Oh, is it because like, you know, the mommy energy, or is it because you think she's a very interesting character? No judgment here, by the way. There are explosives everywhere. They only reveal the deep-seated hatred that the Qingbo Stockaders have against Wuling. Under Uncle Shang's letter to Ronyi. Son, working with the LBs is like frolicking with the beasts. If you want vengeance against Wuling, we should rely on our own strength to make it a fight to remember. Please heed this old man's words. Chase these pipe pieces out of our stockade. Quickly. We still have time to plan and prepare. You like evil characters? Oh, you know, that's valid. That's very valid. You know, it's like the saying, you know, if evil, why hot, right? Just, you know, gotta, like, you know, look at them respectively and suddenly, oh, you're in a chokehold. Well, that's just how it happens. Dommy, mommy, Neff? Oh, yeah, I expect that would happen. Dommy, mommy, Neff. So that is very valid. Especially because she looks like she's, like, one step away of just, like, grabbing your throat. Runyi's letter to Uncle Shang. Uncle Shang, I know very well that Ardashir has his own plans. I also know what would happen if the breakers are allowed into our stockade. But I do not regret our decision. And neither should you. Blood for blood. The Wulingers shall taste every bit of our immense suffering. You cope so hard that she becomes playable? Well, considering Arknights, right? It is possible. Like, we got W, and then we also got Mudrock. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. If anything, I'm also coping that we get Ardashir at that point, right? But, like, definitely possible. It's not a non-0% chance, but it might be a while. Like, for example, I remember that W was, like, a good chunk of the first years or so before she became playable. Same with Mudrock. Like, she was only after an event. You abandoned every character to Giga Chad Neferth. Alright, well, here's hoping that she shows up for your sake and you know, the sake of everybody else who is interested in Nephroth. Sorry, I'm just jumping around because I want to finish like saying my thoughts before I get distracted. Notes wet from tears. My boy, my poor boy, you left us amongst the living. An entire stockade filled with nothing but rags and hate. The blight take me. If this is what you want, then this old man shall fight till his final breath. Just from what I know about like Arknights and also my own experience, they're very good at crafting their characters. So I have high expectations for them. Not just like for the female characters, but also the male characters as well. And at least from my understanding from, you know, the quote-unquote grapevine, there's still gonna be more ladies, which is, you know, fair, but like I also expect dudes too. But when it comes to it, the most important thing is that they are their own characters before anything else. That, and they also need great music, because so far, I'll be honest, the Endfield music is kind of lackluster. I'm expecting, like I was kind of expecting like Art of Blade right from the get-go from the Arknights Endfield team, or you know, something of that quality. And if you don't know what Art of Blade is, you should definitely Google search it, because it is a banger song. You will never recover from what they did to Sarah and ZZZ. Oh yeah, I remember reading up on that, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe they built her up. Okay, hey, spoilers, by the way. I'm gonna do the wait a little bit. Okay, I can't believe what they did with Sarah, and then they just murked her right away. And I'm like, you can't make her be like the supreme chess person and just boop, like that. And then they're like, oh, here's an even greater threat out of nowhere. And it's just like, really? Really? And the fact that like Sarah would like she was only like taking orders from not even like the big boss, but like a servant, right? That was just lame. Hello, hello, slushy. I hope that your evening, day, night, whatever it is, wherever it is, you know what? Thank you for clocking in. I hope your day is going well. Oh, thank you very much for that head pat. Thank you, thank you. I hope this isn't like redeems. I hope. Praying. Okay. You just played Outlast Trials for the first time? Oh, how was it? But so far it feels like the antagonists at Endfield don't even seem to be that evil. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I guess it's certainly a choice that they're kind of going for, like, you know, like, oh, you know, they're not outright villainous right now. Complex villains were kind of like Endfield, Arknights' specialty. But also, I totally get that some people just want, like, an outright evil villain to just smack. I was like, Dead by Daylight if it was a real game. Ooh. It sounds like you had a lot of fun though. But like, ooh. Rip DBD. Honestly, I'm probably gonna be picking up a lot of games too, because I'm just like, oh, you know, now's a good time to do that. You know, pick up this, pick up that. Especially with the sales, and you know, just like another like $200 away from me, I guess. So you're just speaking the truth. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I can't really speak too much about DBD. I'm not like an avid player or really a player of it, but like I know of it. You know, I'm doing the hey, I played the game by watching other people play the games kind of perspective. Artish here straight up states that he doesn't want unnecessary casualties. I know, right? Like Artish, like okay, I'll be honest with you, like Stellar. I knew, like I learned of Artish here through the fan art on like Twitter/X. So I knew him as the yaoi guy because there's so much Artish here X male admin, and I'm like, ooh, you know, kind of spicy, right? But like, that was my first introduction of him. Not oh, you know, I met him in the story, but just yaoi, and then call him Tuxedo Mask because of the things he does. But like, that's just how it is. At the same time, Nephroth is more like, screw it, we ball. Oh, yeah, she is. But every time is always like, oh, or she's like, no. And she's like, we could use this. No. The game seems to be hinting that Ardashir might not be a full or bad guy, because I think Ardashir is acting on Endmin's orders. Yeah, I'm thinking on that too. Oh. Take care, Slushy. Take care. Going to die of exhaustion now? Oh, yeah, you need to... Yeah, honestly, like, I'll say this to anybody. If you are tired... Go rest. If you need to do things, please do that. Only clock in if you can do that. Or, you know, like, you know, visit here. No obligation whatsoever. And anyways, to you, Slushy, I hope you have a good rest. You just want your Nephroth? She's best girl? Oh, we'll see. Give it like a year or so. Can I make a clock and redeem? Oh, I can change the say hello redeem to just clocking in. I could do that. It wouldn't be too much trouble. It would be the same thing as well. So let me go change that real quick. You also like Ember? Yeah, I think Ember is super cool. And I'll be honest, when I first saw her, I was like, is that Elizabeth Rose Bloodframe? You know, like herb? I was like, holy crap, you know, like the color palette's great. There we go. I've changed the redeem. Like one that counts your clock-ins. Oh, if it counts your clock-ins, I will have to set up a bot to actually count that. So I can't do that right now, but I'll see about doing that sometime this weekend. Because I don't know how long it'll take. It probably won't start counting until I actually set that infrastructure up though, so yeah, sorry about that. But thank you very much for clocking in, Slushy. Feel free to have your rest now. And from what I'm seeing, by the way, on like the purple office, yeah, by the way, we have drops, so if you want to hang out, you know, hang out here. Avwena is also cool, but the game refused to give her to you until yesterday. Oh, hey, do you want all my Avwena dupes? Because she just kept coming. And I'm like, I like you, you're cool, but I cannot build you right now. I do not have the resources. I'm just barely getting by with my Fizz team, and then slowly building up my Leviatane team. And then, I guess, Tang Yvonne or last, right? I don't know, maybe I'll get some sort of like, you know, like a cryo team set up, and then, I guess, with Rossi, then it's like a nature team, and it's like, oh, you know, I'll worry about it later. Last Trials is 70% off, by the way. Oh, that is good to know. I will take a look then. I love a good discount. Don't get me wrong. You know, big discount number. I'm like, ooh, you know, base game, right? You straight up didn't got her from launch until yesterday. Oh, hey, you know, I feel that. I feel that. Sometimes there's just like that one lower rarity character that does not show up. And I'll just say this. I'm a whale in Honkai Star Rail. And I still haven't like maxed out Ginafen's Eidolons out of everybody else because I just never pulled her. He's in 42k or a barrel right now. Oh, you're better than me. Like I'm just like, oh, you know, I was safe, but also like, oh, I guess I can pull for Tang, and suddenly it's like, oops, all the ore barrel's gone, just like spilled all over. Yeah, Honkai Star Whale. Yeah, my E6 S1 final is a Honkai Star Whale. Oh, Star Whale indeed. It's definitely an 18+ game. Be warned. All right, I will take a look then. I don't guarantee if I'll play it on stream, but I will at least look at it.
Gotta stay slow.
Staying slow, staying slow.
Those who
you want any of the upcoming characters? Yeah, I'll be honest, like, I pulled Sparksy because, first of all, she's a, you know, TikTok, streamer, right? She got the aesthetic right there. And also because she's a fire DPS, and my only alternative is Firefly. E0S1 Firefly to be exact, so that's why I'm like, ooh, you know, can't really use her. And for me, I'm also somebody who likes to pull the dudes, so I'm limited to physical, imaginary, or wind as my damage dealing ability. So my Jing Yuan is E0S1. I am in fact cooked with a capital C. Rossi is good to super versatile, so hybrid character can apply arts inflictions and physical vulnerability. Yeah, I heard about that, so I really want to get her and then, you know, pair her up with her brother, and that'd be super cute. Alright, okay, I was like having like a nice sentiment and just threw something at me. Endfield, you don't play Star Rail? Oh. No, and you know what? That's totally fine. That means you can save. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for following, new hire. Welcome to the office. Enjoy the follower emotes, and honestly, you'll get your orientation materials in your work email sometime this week. Please make sure you to check your junk folder just in case. Welcome. Hello, Halia. Hello. I hope that your day is going well. Also, why you just threw stuff at me? You know what? That works, I guess, because it does say surprise, so I can't really get too mad. But like, otherwise, I am doing well. Besides feeling a little bit under the weather, just here to kind of chill and honestly just yap with chat more than anything. But otherwise, it's been a pretty relaxing day. I actually got to have some like sweets today some nice apple pie. Tasted great. And I managed to also get a nice walk and just photosynthesize. So honestly, it was a pretty well-rounded day. How about you, Halia? Pog is a cool male character. Yeah, my Pog is P1 so far. I wouldn't say no to like maxing out his potential, but like, oh hey, if Silver Ash shows up from Arknights, like I'm gonna just tell you right now, I will wail for him. There is no like alternative. Like I see him and I'm just like swipe, because he was the OG husbando who was also like overpowered. He is the guy you rerolled for, and that's so rare in gacha games. You can't clock in on weekends? Oh, no problem if you can't clock in. Don't worry, we have like flexible like accommodations here. We have the ability to go, you know, hybrid or remote for your employees. And, you know, as long as you clock in for at least 5 days per week, then that's great. You know, fulfill your like 40 hours. And hey, you know what? Following this channel is free and you can feel the joy of being, you know, like emotionally hired to a position in the year 2026 where the dream is to get a job. But yeah, how was your day, Talia, and everybody else? Oh, I hope your days are going great. If they announce playable Neferth, then you'll fall to her knees. Oh, we'll see, Stellar. You know what? Keep an eye on like a year. See what happens. I'm not saying that because of like any like leaks or like, you know, grapevine stuff, but usually the first year for like the developers for this game, they like to go like pretty strong, and you know they won't say no to Neferth. It's not like she's dead. You wailed for Soup Soup? Oh, how much did you wail for Soup Soup?
I dare you! No true stockader will ever.
Are we talking
join
like,
the
oh,
blighted
you know, getting like a good amount,
We're
like,
an honorable
or did you
lot.
like you pot 5 her? Oh my gosh! Hey, you know what? Congratulations. Did you also like max out her weapon, or are you just kind of like one copy is good enough? But also congratulations. I hope it wasn't too bad on your wallet. Surely not, right? Surely not. You got like multiple like 6 stars in your multis, right? Right?
Blighted scum. Don't forget, Run Yi himself invited
Her
us
weapon
here.
is pot 3. You lost every. Ooh, that's so sorry to hear that. Oh, that sucks. At least with the system, like the systems in this game, you can actually like you can try to get the last 2, you know, fish, and hope you get lucky. I hope you do manage to finish maxing her out, because I'm sure that you will be dedicated to her for as long as you like. And it sucks when a character you invest in just doesn't pan out. And in your case, I hope that she stays with you for a long time.
Run Yi himself had to come to us for vengeance. Do his minions think they're any better? Why you?
Like for me, I'm honestly at this point where I'm like,
Big Bro's dead. Uncle Shang.
honestly, I don't think I'll get the weapons, because I'm like, oh, you know what? BP is good enough for me. And then I'm like trying to focus on getting Li Feng's weapon and failing. So, you know, priorities, as they say. Surely nothing bad will come with my decisions. And I've been slowly working on getting the essence etched out, and it's just, I just realized just how costly it is. It's kind of insane. And it's like, oh, here's a very low chance. I just like look at him like, you know, you can just say 0. You can say 0. Nobody will be mad if you said 0. Said 0 right there. There's funny enough a Neferth main subreddit. You're not the only coper. Oh, hey, you know, I hope you guys end up successful. Unlike the what was her name again in Genshin? Senora mains. I hope you end up better than the Senora mains. No shade to Senora mains, but like, oh, did she end up being playable after all, or is she, you know, kind of still not there?
I don't give a damn. I'll join anyone who helped me make Uli bleed.
There's another schism right there. Just like that.
You spineless turncoats.
What should we do, Razor? They just walked away with another bunch of our people.
Uncle Shang and I disagreed with Big Bro when he wanted
Even she's
to
the
leave.
most dog-ass character
The
you will
Stockade
commit,
don't
and
need
that
no
is
blighted
true dedication.
outsiders. Our biz with
That
bullying
is extremely
personal.
respectable. You do it for the love,
Hell with
not
these
because you're like,
breakers.
oh, you know, cute meta and all that. I support that 100%.
Mask. Did you know? The thing I hate most about my bro is that he tore our Stockade apart. Our home.
You also committed
And
into
he did
Ember and
that
she's the worst
because
6-star?
hate.
Is it because she's like, you know,
He
quote
told
unquote
me to take
support?
his horns in
And
me and back troll
in
volumes
theory,
take
if
me
you
in.
just dodge stuff, you don't need support. Cause, like, for me, I actually find Ember pretty useful. But, you know, maybe it's just my skill issue right there. This may be unpopular opinion, but you really want alphas in this game down the line. Oh no, that's not an unpopular opinion. Like OG Arknights. Sorry, I'm gonna bring it up again because a lot of my knowledge is from there. OG Arknights had skins, so I hope they do the same thing as well. And those skins, though, they costed the Originium, so the rocks. So if you do want skins, there is a good chance. I don't know what to call you. I feel like if I say the first part, it's, you know, YouTube's gonna get mad because they think I'm gonna be swearing a lot. Fact. Oh, I guess I have to, sorry, I have to say it like that. Like, almost like fact. So, fact. Yeah, it would require your, you know, your yellow rocks, so keep holding on to those, especially since with the next BP, like the current BP, right? It also costs 29, but your refunds like, what was it, 32? So it's definitely good to always hold on to at least that much. Azure Lane also has skins. They are not very safe for work though. Oh, I know about Azure Lane. Oh yeah, their skin game is like how they make money. I get it. When you give good skins, it's just chef's kiss. I also hope the admin gets skins too, just, you know, so everybody can get in on the action. But we'll see. It depends on like the team's priorities, but like right now it's still too soon to say. But I definitely feel like it's possible to get skins, and they'll probably give one to like the most popular one first. So, you know, probably give it like a couple patches, see who's like the most popular, and you're like, yep, she's definitely getting a skin right there. Then they'll probably give one to like, you know, like probably one token guy, and then like two, maybe one or two more to ladies, and that's their skin setup for like the first wave.
Did he think I'm drunk? That had to ban our Stockade, our home, and our fam. Did he believe that being a chief is just a fun little game to me?
Oh man, you understand. Yeah, like when I play mixed gacha, I want to play a mixed gacha. I like a kick-ass woman like as much as the next person, but also I want to play with dudes. So I'm hoping for like the balance, and really, if anything, I am someone who says if there's fan service, equal opportunity fan service. Give them for both. That makes everybody happy, rather than just limiting to like one gender, because, you know, that's where, you know, fights start. So I'm really hoping for that, especially from Arknights, who had a very good like roster of men and women, and it's just like, oh, you know, I just want them all at that point. So we'll see. That's why I'm a little bit wary about how them with their current plans, but we'll see if they, you know, kind of swerve around. I prefer female character, but an Endfield is already better than Hoyo games in the ratio. Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. Like, I'm not saying that, oh, you know, like no more of like, you know, female characters, or no, you know, like, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that, hey, I want more of both so that everybody can enjoy it, right? You get your waifus, then you should get your husbandos. Exactly. Like, I am like happy with like, oh, hey, you know what? The people who like their waifus, they get their fan service, but also please feed the husbandos too. I'm not gonna use the lads argument because it's a different genre altogether, but like, we do have money. Husbando owners do have money too. Just don't be like ZZZ, who just tanks every single of their males because they just put them before Void Hunter, and apparently they can only make money with Void Hunters, which is kind of scuffed. So, like, I remember, I played ZZZ during the beta. I thought it was pretty cool, and then they just decided to go their current direction, and it's like, ooh, you know, maybe I'll take it back. Raiders, hello, welcome. My name is CrystalAether. I am an office manager VTuber. I like to play Souls-like games, RPGs, and gachas, and welcome to the office this Friday evening. How was your stream, DJ? Because as you can see, I'm currently playing Endfield and just yapping. Let me give you a shout out, by the way. Go, type it, there we go. Follow him, by the way. If you want very chill vibes, like super smooth coffee. Yes, I'm doing the coffee metaphors because that's how the best I can describe things. Follow his channel, or at least say hello to his channel. Very smooth. It's like cold brew. High quality cold brew. If you're just, thinking about like the lower end of stuff. Just smooth and chill. Highest honor, oh, glad to hear that. Stream was good, probably one stream away from finishing AI limit. Glad to hear on the progress. And yeah, taking the husbando money. I want the husbando money. So like for me, I'm like, my wallet's right here. I want to do like, but they don't get the chance. Anyways, okay, of course for raiders, if you need to raid and run, or if you want to just, you got other things to do, feel free to do so. Thank you for stopping by. But otherwise, if you want to keep my tab open and, boost my viewer count, I won't say no. Or, treat me a second monitor. You'll be originally got to go with your wife a happy birthday since the clock struck 12. Oh, you know what? To your wife, I wish her a happy birthday as well. Just push it over from all the way here in Canada. Just slowly, just push it in the screen. The office wishes her a happy birthday. Anyways, but yeah, going back to the previous point before, like the super cool raid, it's just, I get that a lot of their, the way that they make profit is by profiting off like the couple of whales, right? I get that. I understand that. But the developers also need to understand, yeah, they could just do the easy thing and just make it so that they can turn out like waifus over because it's, spend less money, but like equal profit. I get that. Versus compared to a male where you have to work harder and do that. But like, come on. You attract people by getting the people into their game so the whales can stomp them. And you can do that with fan art. So, give them a chance. It makes your teller, and then there aren't even a tariffs on the international shipping. Exactly. No tariffs. Not like when I tried to order something earlier today. Okay, hey, for context, I tried to order this cute, like, plush. And after tax, it was like $22. Not so bad, right? The shipping was more than the price of the plush. And I just felt like vomiting. Someone said, waifu, where? Over there, Mace. Over there. Just down the hall and to the right, with John over there. Say hello to him. By the way, I did end up purchasing that plush, but I was just like, I was like, I'm so close to vomiting because just, man, tariffs make me. John is waifu? No, the waifu is with John. It's over there. Just make sure you don't get lost on the way. Just down the corner, and go turn right. I think Hypergriff will do a great job with the character ratio. We'll see. I'm hoping that as well, but like, was it confirmed this is the same team as like the Arknights devs, or at least similar, or like branch off it, or this is a completely new team? Because that could be affecting like how they actually plan to release stuff. I bought it anyway. Yeah, I did end up buying it because you see, look. Okay, hey, I'm gonna make a confession. It was a Cinema Roll plush. I like Cinema Roll. I like him a lot. He's an adorable little thing. I just wanted like, squish him. No shame, by the way, because at least for my desk in the office, I realized I can just get away with like most stuff of anything. So if I'm going to turn my cubicle into a serotonin like repository, I'm going to turn it to that, and nobody can stop me because there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. I'm just, adding my little like knickknacks and my plushies and my like little cute little moonlight axolotls or whatever. It's not incorrect. So that's the plan right now. You know, the main guy from Arknights is working on Endfield. Oh, that gives me hope, but we'll see. I'm like tentatively hopeful right now. After being burned from so many gacha games, I'm like, I don't want to be burnt because I trusted too hard. You know what I mean? You would have done so too. Yeah, you see, Maze, like sometimes you gotta engage in retail therapy in order to just feel better. You're gonna be miserable, at least be cute while you're at it. Exactly. So like everybody else just has their cubicles set up to be like, oh hey, here's these, you know, your sticky notes, your supplies and whatever, and you just go to my cubicle and you just see like cute things whatsoever, like the whole fuwa kind of stuff. It's a place where you can just hug plushies, you can just press on like cute squishables, and just a calm and relaxing time. By the way, I do work, just to clarify. I am responsible. If anything, I kind of work too hard. People have told me to leave the office because I'm still working. But it is like that. With my pen, it's gonna be a cute little like Cinderella pen. He's my king, by the way. Or like whatever else I can get my hands on. It is gonna be like that. You have plushies, I have close to 40. Oh, hey, I love plushies too. I just wish I had more room. And I know somebody's gonna say, oh, why don't you just make room? It's like, I would like to, but I also want to sleep. I mentioned Souls games earlier, so what's my favorite? Honestly, I haven't played too many. So Code Vein 1 by default is like my favorite. Though I'm playing through Dark Souls right now, and I will be entering Anor Londo on Sunday. So we'll see what happens there when I get there. But like, I get the appeal of Dark Souls. I get it. I'm just, how many deaths am I into that game? Let me see. I am currently 131 deaths into Dark Souls 1 remastered. So that should tell you just how good / bad I am at that game. But I'm having fun with like the challenges and figuring things out. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, yeah, maybe I get irritated a little bit, but not like, I'm nowhere near rage, like quitting and all that. You sleep with them? What's my excuse? My excuse is that I have a body pillow. I have a daki. I'll say it. Yeah, I have a daki. And you all know the pillow cover is Belial from Grand Blue Fantasy. If you don't know, Google search it on your own peril. Make sure it's, you know, it's not safe for work, by the way. Don't post it here. Don't share it with your coworkers. 131 isn't even that bad for a first timer. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, like honestly, I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to play as blind as possible. Obviously, I will ask chat if like, hey, I'm stuck, I need help. But overall, I want to experience like the raw Dark Souls like experience of why it was so like popular, right? That's the thing I'm hoping for. You already know he has Big Boopa. You already said it. Yeah, Big Boopa. And Belial. Buying the pillow cover sheet, it gives you like an ASMR like CD of him like trying to tuck in bed. It's insane. I cannot play that because the only CD player I have is like a speaker, and I don't want anybody else to know, you know what I mean? And like, I'm sure I could probably buy like a portable CD player, but also like, ooh. I am chill, I'm very calm. But yeah, Gunnar, oh, hey, you just realized it? I'm not gonna deny it, it's just, I'm not going to, you know, go all the time. But when it comes up, like, I'm not gonna deny it. I'm gonna say, yep, that's me right there. But yeah, that's to answer your question, Zeller. Of course I want to play like Dark Souls 2, 3, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, and other Souls-like games. And I guess Stranger Paradise Final Fantasy Origin counts, even though the systems are very different. But, you know, we'll get there eventually. Like, my goal is that by the end of this year, I complete probably up to Dark Souls 3. And ideally, I clear Dark Souls 1 by the end of end of April? Maybe end of May? I don't know how long the other two games are. But that is the quote-unquote goal, and if necessary, I can increase the streams for them instead of just make them a Sunday affair. We'll see. Because honestly, I am having fun. It's just, sometimes you get Capra Demoned, and I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to do about that except get bopped? Love all that's good. Don't play DS2. It is so bad. Oh. I have heard people say that. I have heard. But a part of me is also like, I'm like a completionist. So I want to play with the story and, you know, like, kind of go in order. But I was thinking, like, honestly, when I beat DS1, I'll probably be like, okay, guys, here's the poll. Do I play Dark Souls 2? Kind of situation. Because for Dark Souls 1, the remastered version, because they're DLC, I want to be able to do that. So probably I might look up how to start that just to figure it out, and then nothing else. Just to make sure I don't miss it. I don't know if there's a window to miss it or not, but like, I want to at least get that. 3 is definitely on the menu because people like 3, but that's my thought for DS2 is I would probably just do a poll and be like, do I actually play this game? So, like I said, future plans, we'll see what happens, but for now, really my biggest concern is just clearing Aenor Londo. Because if it's anything similar to the Cathedral of Sacred Blood, I'm going to get lost, I'm going to hate it there, and there's going to be like an item at the end of the path. I will run there, and there will be a hole at the bottom that I don't see, and I will fall to my death. It's going to suck. There's going to be random invasions, there's going to be like a lot of ambushes everywhere, and I won't be able to do anything about it because they're on the required path. So, yeah, that's my expectation for that area. We'll see what happens. I will play it, I will regret it. Oh, you know, that is a shining endorsement, but also love it. All right, well, like I said, I'm just keeping it up to like a chat kind of opinion about whether or not I actually play it. We'll stick it with that, because ultimately, yeah, sure, I want to play games that I like to play, but also I don't want to play stuff that people are just like, they're gonna, you know, I honestly, I don't want to play a game that people are just gonna like negative post about it all the time, right? Because it's like, man, let me just suffer and like fail with my skill issue, right? Oh, I should probably click back into the game, but that's the idea. You're playing through it right now? Oh, so you're speaking from first-hand experience. Understood.
He's freaking wrong! I'll fix everything he broke and bring every lost piece back together!
You hate you love this garbage? Oh, that's like anybody who plays Lobotomy Corporation. Which, by the way, Lob Corp is on sale right now. So if you want to play hot garbage that's like stuck together by like pieces of string, you should play Lob Corp. Pretty cheap if you're into management sims. It's there. Try it out. And I, as an office manager, can attest that the game is in fact beatable, despite what it seems. I don't have any distinct advantage despite being an office manager. I suffered as well. But it is definitely possible. Just make sure you get the optimization mod, because otherwise you'll have memory leaks. Talking about amazing endorsements. Hey, you know, Maze, you do it, I do it too. So, we'll endorse trash together.
Thought you wanted to repay our kindness for sparing you. That's why you led us here, right?
You might as well forget about leaving. I'll let Uncle Shang know. He'll set up a proper feast for you.
So,
Damn it!
yeah,
We're dipping to the pace!
think about it this way.
What's the rush, younger dame?
When you play
Come on.
Lobotomy
Let's
Corporation,
do the
it's not
talking.
about winning, it's about experiencing. It's about suffering. It's about building character. Ergo, it is beneficial for you to play the game because it's basically the Dark Souls of management games. So clearly, if you're a Souls fan, you should try out Lobotomy Corporation. It all makes sense. Yeah, handshake, friends. You can't see it, but the handshake is there.
Riding the timeline for the chase opening spot! Ready to strike, face your end! Take him out!
Try! Dancing!
I'm kind of interested to see what they'll do for the Umbral Monument in this game, because I remember I remember I barely completed it before like the things fade out because I'm like, oh right, I need to, you know, raise Ardelia and all that. So it wasn't too bad. I just hope they don't go like the, hey, we're just gonna do HP inflation route because that's gonna suck. That's not actually difficulty, that's just making things spongy.
We gotta look for
I killed Kitty. No, she's alive. See, she's right here.
With layers.
See, she's right here. See?
Designed this place himself. So many gates. So secretive.
See?
Just like him.
Everything's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it.
The way
A-okay.
down was blocked. We must figure out a way.
Yeah, I needed to cool off after thinking about Belial.
Send me over first.
Only 8 lives left. You know what? 8 lives is more than enough. Don't worry about it. We can figure things out. Oh, I do like how we're working together with her.
Go up. Elevator has no juice.
Oh, so nice. You're watching me? Oh, that better be respectful watching. But I appreciate it. Anyways, yeah, don't worry. No horny stream here. We are very calm and respectful here in this office. Don't you worry.
Hey.
Everything's just fine. Whoever says otherwise, they're lying to you. That should work, right? Yeah. Judging respectfully? Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. I will take that.
And your vengeance is how you cared about.
Look, okay, hear me out. If you guys get to be thirsty about Domi Mommy Nephrim, I should be thirsty about, like, a horny crazy guy. Okay? Okay, agreed, guys? Agreed?
Before the feast grows cold.
You meant watching to make sure I don't kill Kitty again? Oh, don't worry. It's not intentional when it happens. It'll be fine. Is there any treasure here, by the way? No? Okay. Alright, fine. Wait. Oh, I can just take it down. Don't know who that is, so Google search it! You have the internet in your hands. You can Google it. I promise you can Google it. Do not be like the current Gen Z kids who don't know how to Google and expect ChatGPT to save their lives. Ain't no freaking way. Not here. Not in this reality.
Big Bro actually has another crib.
You said denied? No, hey, you know what? I am the manager here. I get controlled. I control what gets put into the pantry, okay? Okay? Are you sure? You sure you want to mess with the person who has the black card to, you know, add stuff to the entire office department here? Hey! Mm-mm. Come on. Come on. No. What was that? Peak comedy? Oh, hey, you know what's peak comedy? Oh. Nope. Oh, do this. Nope, I'm stretched out. Wait. I forgot how to do this. Alright, perfectly. Like this. Maze? No. No. No, none of that. None of that. No. We don't do that here. No. You don't know about that? We do the inventory? Okay, you know, it's all part of everybody's job. So yeah, you do the inventory, but I make sure that everybody gets stocked up with their stuff. But I have favorites. So if somebody says, hey, we don't want any more of your favorite drink, and I like them, yeah, that's not happening. Sorry about that. Like, upper management, they don't care. They just gave me like a, you know, they gave me free reign on to spend this card. So, you know, better watch out. Yeah, I'm good. That was actually really cute. Now you want to bonk me again? No. No, you don't. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's a smile. As stubborn and
It's like the same people who like look at how I'm like. Apparently, I unintentionally
that
pout, and they're like, "Oh, that's adorable." I'm like,
you
"That's not intentional."
wait for a bit?
Yeah, I can wait. Tongue. Of course.
I want to take a closer look. See what he kept at this place. Tight-lipped people got a lot of stuff in their chest. But no one can hold everything in.
That was
Some
actually-
secrets are bound to spill.
You had to? Alright. Now what? Unintentionally, adorbs is the best adorbs? Oh my gosh, not like this. Alright, hey. Hey, I'm just gonna have to do this one more time. it's your first day on the job. What are you doing? You know I was part of the hiring process, right? We have like a very specific culture here in the office. Are you sure this is how you want your day one impression to go? Now you sit there and think about my actions? No. I am the manager here. I am the one that provides the things to make sure that you guys perform well. You cannot do this to me. We never did an interview? You don't remember the interview. The interview's right there. Don't you see the recording's right there? Oh, thank you very much for the 7 stream streak, by the way, Maze. It's your first day? Oh my god. No, it's not your first day. See, you know what? All the recordings, see, it's like right there. There's even like the reviews too from like the operations director who was part of the whole interview. You don't remember? It was kind of like a blur. You kind of like stumbled on one of the questions, specifically the part of like, you know, tell me a time where you faced a challenge. I know you're talking about something about like this conflict between you and like another person, and it ended up with being like this whole fight inside a warehouse. You're just kind of throwing things at each other, something like that. But it was there. You're crying? Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I am part of the hiring process, so I know everybody's interview, because we want chill vibes here in the office. No drama. Drama is not allowed. If there's drama, you guys go sort it out. You know, go leave the office and, you know, do your arguments out there, but not here in the office. You know, we gotta think about the whole, like, optics, right? We don't want people to think that we're, you know, like, aggro. Just another Friday? Oh my gosh. No, I'm not being a goober. You guys are being the goobers. We're gonna search the room. Entire wall covered in Stockader masks. For reasons unknown, a few Landbreaker masks. Sorry, I made their way onto the wall. Goofy Gooper. Oh, yeah, that's you guys, right? Run ye's will. Most of the contents have been crossed out, but a few words remain legible. What's happening behind there? If I were no longer around, Supreme Chief Tang Tang shall have sole discretion regarding all Stockade-related affairs.
Darkman!
Oh.
Needed some help.
Oh, it's like that.
This crate
Oh,
is locked.
whoops. Oh, the charm right there. The wind chime, I mean. Whoops. Yeah, pull this. Well-hidden instructions. A sacrifice must be made to achieve vengeance. We've determined to see this through. Retreat is no longer necessary. Do not make things difficult for fellow fam who don't want to be part of this. Just round them up and throw them in the cages. Don't let them fight the breakers and hurt themselves. What is up with the scaling of those masks? They're huge. Oh, yeah. I guess it's to make them visible, but like, hey, you know what? Like, I'll be honest. I saw this mask here, and I'm like, isn't this the like that one knight in Dark Souls, the Knight of the Sun? Like, that's what I first thought of the mask, and second thought is like, you know, if you angle this some way, this is kind of like the Moai face, you know? But sometimes like people like to use that emoji. You know, it's just kind of inverted, but like, you know, you can poke it out. It's like, oh, the nose and the mouth and everything. And then what else do we have here? Oh, that's cute little masks. Yeah, they're like half the Edmund. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at how cute the size. It just like you know, swallow her head right there. And they had like random like welling mask right here. I don't know what they were thinking of when. You know what? If anything, this is the only mask that like sort of fits. But even then, it's only like, it still would be really big. I think on like male Edmund it might be fine, but like female Edmund, oh no, she is not gonna make it. Yeah, that Moai like emoji that you're using, Maze, it's like, you know, if you angle it a certain way and you just like invert like the models, like, you know, since it's kind of like deep in there and like actually push it out, it would look like that. I feel like it would look like that. Yeah, like especially if you look at distance, like, you know, like right here, right? Like think about it, without like zooming in, you just look at this like this and you're like, ooh, you know, it's like the Moai face right there. Run Yi's diary. I know very well that once the decision is made, there won't be many days left for me. But what about Tang Tang? What will happen to her if the stockade splinters? Will she stay? It's been years, but plenty of people secretly refuse to accept her as their chief. Can she handle them? Can she leave the stockade? But where could she go on her own? Will any of the fam follow her? What should I do? What's in here? You open the crate.
Artists? That stuff.
Papa, he went out to get milk, but never arrived. He went and, you know, he wanted to get milk from, like, the other side of the world, and he was like, don't worry, kids, I'll be back in 20 minutes. It's been 20 years. Tenshiro apparatus? Chief, why is this here?
Oh, my dad probably picked it up from Tianshi. We were fighting Lingers almost every day. Got ourselves a load of loot.
Discount Rubik's Cube. The people who can actually solve Rubik's Cubes, I have mad respect for them. Like, for me, I just, like, my brain is like, okay, I get how to do that, you know, do XYZ step, right? But, like, in practice, I just end up, like, I do maybe step X, and then I just go into do step, like, A, C, D, L, M, Z, like, N, O, B, you know, I just get lost in the sauce. And you have people who are like, oh, I can solve everything in, like, less than a second. That's crazy. Like, I bet they have a lot of practice, but also having to be able to, like, gain that, like, visual recognition is just, oh, that's such a good skill. Doesn't look like a work of HAS. This is an Tenshiro apparatus of Wuling.
Did it come from somewhere else?
Probably from Tuxedo Mask.
Never left this region.
Who else would it be?
What do you mean? Is this actually his? Impossible! My dad is a Tianshi? No way! That's enough, Dark Mask. I know what you're gonna say. I'm not stupid. Sure, our Stockade got a super complex, rough, angry, and crazy relationship with Wuling. It's a real big mess and no one could really figure out.
Yeah, but don't worry, Tung. You'll figure it out.
We share the same lingo and traditions. Maybe we were all a part of a bigger fam before. I kept thinking about it, but I don't think I'm wise enough to figure it out.
Step 1. You go to Zhuang
I got
Yi,
only one question
and then
in mind. If
you
we
guys
were
just
part
unite.
of a bigger fam, what was our Supreme Chief doing back then? How could the Chief let your fam split in two?
Sometimes,
That's definitely not the type of chief I want to be.
sometimes it do be like that.
Never.
Gotta think of the whole, like, oh, this is probably better to make sure that everybody survives, or at least as many people survive, rather than, I guess, like, 2 people survive. Let's grab this. Bloodstained copy of an official investigation report by Wuling. The personnel of the Wuling Science Station failed in their attempt to contain the expansion of the very large rift. The Tenshiro took major casualties. Large areas nearby are now affected by the Blight Tide. A temporary storage of supplies has been reported. While rebuilding the science station, residents of Qingbo Stockade, who are desperate for survival, attempted to raid reconstruction supplies. Our forces were directly attacked during a rainy night of very poor visibility. In a state of panic, the Tenshiro accidentally unleashed the Thunder Arts and inflicted casualties upon the Stockade residents. Key leaders of the Stockade have been identified among those killed. After the incident, we made many forays to mend our relationship with the Stockade, but achieved little. A special channel is our only way to supply the Stockade with resources. Someone has circled many parts of this document with blood, and this document is also furnished with a handwritten comment. Blood can only be paid in blood. Man, I'm sorry that you had that accident, but screw you, is basically what happened. I cannot forgive you. How dare you panic when we decide to jump you guys out of nowhere? You know what? I'm sorry, Tung. But maybe the Stockade are the baddies. Sorry about that. You're just gonna have to learn to accept it. Oh.
They're waiting for us.
Oh, lovely. An
I
ambush.
guess there's no dodging this big fight.
Alright, guys. Hey, we're chill, right? None of you are gonna just immediately jump me. Just double checking. No jumping. No jumping. Just double checking, you know, like having a whole, like, Dark Souls moments. Like, as soon as we step over that threshold, they're all gonna just aggro and we're gonna have to beat the crap out of them, aren't we?
Uncle Shang, that little snot is here.
Of course she is. The girl's no coward. Ren Yi raised her himself.
Ah, yes. Very intimidating. NPC
It's been
face.
quite a while, Uncle Shang. I hope you are doing alright.
Thank you, younger dame. I'm getting old and doing worse.
But I will make sure to beat the
Then
crap
let's
out of you
return to
before
the
we leave,
stockade,
is what he
Uncle
says.
Shang. My brother might be gone, but I'm still around. We found a bomb. Disarmed it. I also smashed the things outside. It's time to end this. Where's still them?
Of course, I knew you since you were a baby. But you didn't stand with your fam. You took their side and stood against us. You murdered Ren Yi.
Because
And
he
now
was
you've
gonna
come to
murder
end me
us!
too.
Or, you know, I think?
Ask
Yeah.
for more.
He was gonna jump us! Oh my gosh, they're all like, man, how dare you fight back when we decide to jump you? Come on, Qingbo Stockade, do better. Here to help everyone in Tang Tang.
You don't get to speak about the stockade.
Too bad. I'm the one who's helping you out. I'm allowed to say that.
Because your chief says so! He was the selfish one. He dragged the stockade into his war of vengeance. You said I betrayed my bro, but did he do the stockade justice? Or the fam? Or... me?
Oh.
Then why are you here, younger dame?
I just want to try. Bring things back to the way they were.
And then Uncle Shang's gonna be like, that's impossible.
Why did Ren Yi ever name you the stockade chief? Foolish girl, you make me laugh.
You're not laughing right now. Hello? I'm waiting?
Haven't you
I swear,
figured it out
every time
yet?
they say, hey, you make me laugh, like 9 times out of 10, the, like, whoever says that just doesn't end up laughing. And it's just like, okay, what was the point of that, like, statement? Like, I get it's, you know, it's like a metaphor, right? But, like, I'm waiting for, like, the evil laugh. Where's my evil laugh? Expectations? Low? No? And I just get left hanging, just like that.
There's no going back now, younger dame.
Oh.
Come on, fam!
Well, holding reach. Yup. I can't believe I am actually giving the tutorial how to use Tung Tung just like this. Yup.
See who's back?
Down a rogue wave that deals massive damage. Counter forward dive attack and create multiple water spouts and deal bio damage. All right, so things like that. You know what? That's not important. We did that. What happens is that we won. Do this? Yeah, more of them.
Baby, I've endured all sorts of storms and waves. Bring it on!
I feel like for this Parkling one, they're like, hey, you know, let's just raise her ultimate gain, just so that she can keep doing these waves. Yeah, well, I think it's just pretty much a, hey, wait until she has like full, like special attack, not special, SP in order to do things.
Who's still hating on the chief? Join the party!
You really wish they had a bit more build up before the fight with their brother. I know gacha game stories aren't that great, but you feel like much for him. Yeah, same. Like the whole like rebelling came out of nowhere. Like it would have been better if they had like, oh, you know, he was just kind of like grumbling his grievances. Because then it's like, oh, it makes sense that then afterwards he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna throw this entire coup. And instead it's just like, nope, we're just doing this right now. And then honestly, like now that I think about it in hindsight, like yeah, it's like absolute cinema in terms of presentation, but like in terms of story-wise, it doesn't make sense for us to ever like care about the stockade too much, because the what, like okay, you know, Stockade's cool, right? But the people who are rebelling, oh, they only do like heinous acts. They're not like, they don't really give good reasoning that makes me question. Oh, you know, maybe we want to support them, right? So that's so unfortunate. I mean, like, I'm definitely gonna write that in my feedback for the survey,
Just send me off.
but like,
Hopefully
we'll
I'll
see.
catch up with my boy
it's just
on the path
compared
the
to like the
afterlife.
other stories for Arknights, it kind of feels
I'm not
like
here to do that.
they could have done better, right? Felt like production pains right there.
My brother gave me his horn before he passed away. He wanted me to bring it to Wuling and find a way to make a living.
Hello, Blanket.
My
Hello,
younger
hello.
dame,
I hope your day,
are those
evening,
really
morning, whatever it is right now,
Ren
is going
Yi's
well.
Final words.
As you can see, currently playing some
Yeah.
Arknights Endfield, just kind of
He was
vibe on
my
this
dad
Friday
at the
evening.
beginning. He always treated me as a kid.
And whoever decides to join gets to enjoy tasty drops.
Maybe
Because
everyone
all these
thinks I'm a
materials
joke at being a chief,
will help in some
but
way,
I'm
shape, or
not
form.
quitting this easily.
Your night is pretty well. Oh, glad to
I
hear
got
it,
no
especially
use
for a
this
Friday.
horn. And seeing
Well,
it makes me.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like this is a perfect day to vibe, so if you just want
I
to sit
know
back and
you and
relax,
your people
totally
really look
fine
up
with
to
me.
him.
I'm just here to
Sure.
just experience the story.
So his horn,
And yeah,
you can have it.
and then try to figure out how to like set up a factory without relying on formulas. Oh. Oh. I was fully expecting Uncle Shang to get bopped, I'm not gonna lie. Like right there, just boom. But I forgot, wait, this is Endfield. It's not Arknights. You need materials for Yvonne mastery skills? You know what? That is absolutely fair. So if you're just here for the drops, no
Uncle
problem.
Shang?
Thank you for stopping by anyways. But farming them is your
I
bane of
won't
your
take
existence.
this horn.
Yeah, I kind of wish
Have
we
it
had
back,
sweeps.
Blasted shit.
Like, oh,
We were all ready for war, but he
alright,
became
out
the
of nowhere.
first to throw in the
Yeah, I
towel.
kind of wish we had the
Turned
sweeping
us all
ability
into
because, like, I
laughing
get it. They want to
stocks.
keep you playing, but I'm also like,
Pathetic.
this is like 2018 gotcha
This
design.
is so pathetic.
Give us the ability to just sweep through things and clear them on their own.
Just come
How
back to
dare,
us.
how dare this game
Uncle
make
Shang.
us play, right? Insane.
Give up. And let the waters flow their own courses. Yet Qingbo and Muling
Yeah,
are
same.
trapped in
I like,
feuds, both
like it's
old and
attentively cautious, right?
new. One
Cautious,
must
optimistic
fall
right
for this
now.
to end.
But
We'll see
our
what
biggest
happens,
enemy is not in
But
Wuling.
like,
They're riding our stockade. Uncle Shang,
I don't know. Maybe I'm
we
just
must
burnt by
work
too many
together
gotchas that
and
I'm
run
kind of
those
like,
breakers out
I-
of our home.
I feel like there's something
Every
bad's gonna
last one
happen.
of them.
But like in terms of like how they present the story, but I
Wise
hope not.
words. But
Better
I
than Genshin, in
wonder
your
if our
opinion?
younger
Genshin
dame considered this.
It's like,
We might revolt again.
oh, that's pretty
once the
decent,
breakers
and
are
then,
gone.
and then,
I'm not worried about that.
and then, you know, there's Fontaine like, ooh, and then it's
Childish
just,
talk.
I think Nalan was just
It
like,
is
ooh,
childish talk,
right?
but I keep my words.
I don't play, I stopped
And if
Genshin from
anyone
after I
tries to
reached
be proud,
Watatsumi Island, so
They're yin
I
from
could not
me.
actually tell you for sure.
If one beating won't work, I'll give him another.
You know what? Tong Tong fans would be into that beating. I'll say it.
We got.
It's technically your first gacha game?
I can do this all day.
Well, I
till
hope this
convince-
gacha game meets your expectations.
As long as I'm here, and as long
But
as
don't
I'm
worry.
chief, no one.
When it comes down to it,
my stockade.
you speak with your wallet. That's how you get them. Personally enjoy the shorter dialogue sessions in Endfield because Genshin dialogue went for an hour at times. Oh yeah, sometimes they do the equivalent of they take a long walk for a short glass of water. Or it basically they say 10 why say 10 words when one word do trick, right?
If
Which is
it's
also a problem with
about
OG
the
Arknights too. It's
landbreakers
just
in
like
our stockade,
like I
I'll
get it, but
follow
sometimes it's
your
like
orders.
please, my eyes are burning. I just get to the point. I'm begging you.
But once that's done, I hope you remember the words you said today. No matter what happens.
Enfield tends to get to the point with the dialogue. Yeah, it's pretty snappy. They say enough for what it is, and there's not like anything like stays over long. So far, pacing is pretty good. For, you know, if we're talking about like the dialogue portion, not like story beats. Because we already discussed earlier, like they could have done better with how they positioned this patch. Hope they can maintain that. Yeah, we'll
No matter
see.
What happens?
We'll see it.
This
Like,
settles
I'll
in
at least
good
give
for
that in the feedback too, saying, you know what, your dialogue is
Let's go.
nice. Adjust your pacing, and then we'll be good to go. You know, the real issue at the moment is the lack of replayable content. Yeah, that's fair. There's like no true-ish endgame right now. Like Umbral Monument is still sort of like, oh, you have plenty of time to deal with it. It's not like, oh, here's the typical super high end challenge. You got it to clear in like a week or so to get your rewards and all that. We'll probably get that soon, but I think I like the fact that they give you time to actually just farm and experience the story rather than just like push, go, 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 go. You know, gotta immediately do your end game content.
Horn near the ancestral spring. Could you keep me company while I do that?
No problem, Tong Tong. Like that's something that more games should do, because you don't want your casual players to feel pressured. Your casual players are there to just experience the story and kind of like. You want to get them invested right away and care about stuff rather than be like, oh my gosh, I already have to do 17 different things. Here's the gender of everything in this game. The only thing I haven't done is find all the files. Yeah, and it's just like that. By the way, I say ads are about to play, so I'm just gonna like sit here and wait and like yap for a little bit. It feels laid back in most aspects. Yeah, like for gacha games, they should be laid back rather than just being like, oh, push, 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 because. We're at the point where it's going to be difficult to play mobile games casually because of the graphics or whatever. If they're forcing us to be on our PC like 24/7, it's like, hello? We might as well invest in like a Korean MMO, right? Drop 100 hours in Endfield and most of the time is goofing around in the factory. Yeah. I remember working on the factory and just being like, oh yeah, I'll just adjust this for a little bit. And I'm like, oh yeah, it'll just take me like 30 minutes, right? I end up spending like hours in there. I'm like, oh my gosh. Just suddenly I just look outside and I see the sun coming up and it's like, that's insane. Like, what's going on there? Like, yeah, you could just use the blueprint and call it a day, but there's something just entertaining from trying to figure out your best format on its own. So for me, like I try to do that and then I use the formula at that point because like, oh, we have it there. But well, that's what the later part of the stream is for. It's just, oh, let's figure it out. Anyways, I'm going to assume ads have ended, question mark? Well, actually, no, I'll wait a little bit more. But like, I actually like the additions that they made in 1.1, especially with the pipes, because it's just, ooh, pipes are a mess. But also, I realized that like what they did basically bricked a good amount of setups because now you don't have to accommodate for like the pipe space anymore, but instead you have to accommodate for having all those like input output stuff. Welcome back. All right, let's continue then. I was just talking about the input output like addition and how it's just changed the whole factories for good, for better, for worse. So like, I want to see more additions like that rather than just like basically function bloat.
I've seen other Hongshan swordmancers, and everyone
build upon the existing facilities rather than just being like, hey, here's a million facilities you need to have at a single time. Your factory completely build it yourself without any guides. Oh, you are smarter than I am. I'm just kind of like, I'll try my best, but then there's like a huge like amount of gaps. Oh man, I can't view it right now. I can't show you right now, but like, yeah, there's like a huge amount of gaps. Oh, explore this. You guys will see when we're finished this. You'll see the difference between someone who did the formula and then there's just me. I'm very much if it works, it works. So really, that just speaks to the fact that I am not suited to be an engineer. I'm like, you know what, as long as it's good enough, that's great. And then later I'll think about optimizing it and then I'll go crazy and then I'll be like, I think it's optimal enough. And then afterwards I'm like, you know what, I'm borrowing a
You were the
blueprint.
second in command of our stockade. Yet you broke our fam apart. If we stuck to the rules, you don't deserve to rest next to the ancestral spring. But I bend the rules.
You think the inlets and outlets are best addition to the patch to really clean your factory? So yeah, there's like no more pipes everywhere. Now instead it's just, or at least now it's just like, oh hey, you just have a small amount of pipes in order to solve everything. But it also breaks a lot of like recipes, right?
Even your flight a moment.
Your ADHD doesn't allow you to sit through making your own. You got some of
You let
YouTube.
a lot of people down. Except me.
I get it. Honestly, I get it. It's like, I just want it to be done.
That's why I'll still call you Big bro.
In the early days of
Don't
Enfield, he
hate
would
you
spend
anymore.
around 5 to 6 hours in the factory. Yeah, I started late, and like Chatter was nice enough to just be like, "Hey, here's my like recipes." So I was able to do that, but like, oh, 07s. 07s right there. Goodbye, Runyi. Goodbye, brother. Said to forget what's your motto. Yeah, like I'm sure like when I'm on content and having to build a factory on my own, I will actually like figure it out, but like, you know, if somebody has like a Wuling factory or facility set up, like I'm not gonna say no. It's just a Jingyu Valley where I'm like, oh, it's completely empty because I have no idea what to build on there. Like my capacity is already kind of maxed out just with Wuling alone. So I'm like, okay, if I continue building this, I'm kind of cooked, but also like I can't produce too much more because my inputs are just not high enough because of the limited stuff. Also, 07s, by the way, Ronnie is just like, you got this. I get it. I understand.
Did you hear what he said?
He said, why are you at the soup store? He said, take care. He's not sorry. I don't think a guy like him would be sorry. But he would be like, you know, take care. Oh, we pet her head. Aww.
Hey, Chief. It's all right. Just let it all out.
Oh, I'm gonna get flashback. Ah! No! Enfield, no! Don't be like Hungry Star Rail! Don't flashback me! You know the lesson! Do not stare at the sun! Why are we staring at the sun? Hey, I'm sorry everybody's getting blinded. That just happened.
What? The day's too sunny for that.
Got your regional development in Valley 4 to max so I can do massive transfers every
Not full
hour.
here again.
I don't remember what I'm transferring right now, but like, even then, I just feel like I'm not doing enough. But the best part of Enfield has to be the animations and dialogue sections. Exactly. Like, honestly, they're not moving their characters too much. It's a little bit similar to Honkai Star Rail, but the difference is how they frame their shots. It's not just, they're just standing alone. Like, in Enfield, they use very dynamic shots, and it gives the illusion of, like, there's more movement than there is. And it's effective for what they have. Versus Star Rail is just like, you know, phrase it to the front, put it to the side, hand on chest, thinking pose, cross arms, white screen with black text, flashbang. Heck, there was one scene in Star Wars where it's just, there was this one monologue and all they do with the camera is just pan it around him. It wasn't even like dynamic, it's just a full 360-degree circle. It was so boring. And I'm like, I can't believe they've done this. Can't believe they ruined the super cool monologue just like this. Something come up, Tang Tang? When Edmund and the Tang Tang was eating hot pot together, that was my favorite scene in 1.1. Wuling, is it the scene I'm gonna see right now? Here for official biz. You fancy Avenue? Oh, is that gonna be happening right now? Oh, let's see it. Who knows?
Fancy Arvenu? I guess she's trying to type.
Fengxing Avenue. Aw. Aw.
Hey, kiddo! See these super ruins? I'll trade them for the blue one.
Oh my
Ugh.
gosh.
No way. Your runes are super bugly.
Oh my gosh. Tang Tang, don't listen to a
You know
child!
what I can do? These are runes of protection. They're real expensive, you know?
Am I a
Ugh.
physical teammate?
Mama worried
Yeah,
about nice
my
rangers.
team ended up
Thieves
being
and
a
cheats.
physical team. Because I wanted to get Pog at the beginning, and it's like, oh, well, you know, naturally with Pog, might as well get Li Feng as well, because there's, you know, support him, and then there's Chen or Ember, depending on whoever, and then Edmund as well. But I do have Levitain and Ardelia and the other people set up.
Your mama is wrong. I'm the chief of Qingbo, a true hero.
Yeah, stranger danger, stranger danger. Hey, don't make the child cry. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why does Dark Dark Mask get more popularity points while wearing that mean-looking mask?
Cause it's my turf kiddo.
When did you arrive?
While you're trying to steal that kid's balloon.
You're supposed to be my underling. How could you just stand by and watch?
You're jealous you want to do a physical scene, but you're too biased in cryo? Oh, I just don't have the resources to raise cryo right now, but I do have Last Right, Tang Tang, and Yvonne. Though I do need their weapons, but like, I have essentially every character so far. We'll see how long that lasts, you know, knock on wood. But like, it just feels like Arknights where I'm like, man, I just need more materials. I always need more materials. Soup Soup is too damn cute. Yeah, I like Soup Soup. I like how they're able to balance like her different aspects of her personality, which is one of the best parts in this game. Of course, Chief. At your service, Chief. Because I really do hate if they just treat the comic relief as comic relief. And it's like, come on, you guys can do better. People are nuanced for a good reason.
Dark Mask. I already got my eyes on his cute chubby thing. Always wanted to steal one for myself whenever I visit a city.
So, what are you swaggering about in Wuling City?
I didn't sneak here. I actually got an invite from the Met women.
In Genshin, you were a Ganyu main, in HSR, Forever the Herta fan, and in Enfield, Last Right, and Yvonne main. Oh, I remember pulling for the Herta, and I was like, I was so excited because she's super pretty, right? And then the meta shift happened, and nobody really, well, the Herta's a choice when Everknight's right there, and I felt so bad because isn't she supposed to be like an emanator of news? And it's just, no, she's just not there anymore. I was so sad for her. Mifu invited you in?
Yes, she did. My woman got some really important things for me. I, rushed here and skipped my lunch.
Ooh, that would be a shame. Good thing there's a hot pot place nearby. Let's grab something to eat.
Yeah! Mifu told me everything's on her tap. Let's grab a real feast and bankrupt that angry pink bop. This is also my very first time not
I like to eat hot pot, but I'm also like, I'm the type who's like, I hate waiting for the food. I just want to eat. So like, I have to go out with friends and you know, just like, you know, talk with them until the food's ready. Because otherwise I'm going to be grumpy by the time it's done. Like I eat it all and I'm like, man, I'm hungry again. And the cycle will never end.
This doesn't feel right at all.
Herta was busted all through 3.0, but in 4.0 she's okay, but amazing in pure fiction. Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, I think I've been here.
I do need to raise her a little bit more. Like her relics are they could be better. It's just Anaxa's been more reliable for me in terms of like clearing this different stuff out. And I just cope too hard with my day, like E2. So there it is. I'm just like, oh, there's a problem. Throw My Day and Finon at it. They'll figure it out.
Admin, oh, and you brought guests again.
Hello,
Hey.
Danpan.
I think I saw this girl before. Ah, she's the one who mistook me
Okay,
for
what
someone
I do
else.
also like this in this is like Danpan is a minor character, but they bring him back as part of like the whole story building stuff and just like casually like. It's not like he's there all the time for just, oh, here's a mission, but like he's living his own life, and we get to like interact with them. I just like how they use the NPCs like that rather than just, oh, we're actually carrying blue, but like, instead of just like, oh, once we're done with NPC, never see them again. Which, by the way, Wolfguard, please come back. So that's also something I want to see more with Endfield.
No, it's not me. I was never here. Never.
It was you. You also mentioned the Dark Mask too. Now I know you were talking about the admin.
Confused Mr. Danpan for me?
It's all because you're always dressing black.
No,
Once
I'm
you get
wearing
back,
yellow.
I'll paint you mask right.
No, I'm wearing yellow. I am IKEA coded. Yellow and white. Trust me.
Let's not keep her waiting. Come in. I will serve you in an instant.
Okay, you go up to Dijon and you can get like, you know, your cheap IKEA food for like a couple dollars. You can get like the furniture that like comes in with the manual, and you just kind of put them together like Lego. Because by the way, that's what the AIC is really for. We're just building up our like, we're gonna get like a room or some place to customize stuff, and it's just gonna be filled with IKEA furniture. I guarantee it. English voice actors are also super good. Oh, absolutely. Oh, I love the English voice acting. At least in this game, because I will forever gush about this, but the choice to include like accents for different areas just adds layers to the whole world building. Like people who are native to Wuling, Sans Chen, because she's mentioned that she was only there for a year, right? Like they have a like a heavy, like typically Mandarin, I guess if you count Mifu as like Cantonese, like accent right there, just kind of reflect that. Or sometimes they speak Mandarin. And then we have like the Lupos, so both Rossi and Wolfguard, and I think also Catcher as well. They speak a little bit of Italian too, or at least have that Italian accent. And then I think of Venda's like Australian. And then I don't remember what Akakuri's accent was. It's like kind of slight, but it just makes things so much better rather than just, oh, everybody, you know, speaks plainly like this. There's just like no, like, it's basically another layer to their identity that gets lost if everybody just spoke without an accent. Gilberto and Yvonne are my current favorite English voice actors in the game. I like Yvonne's a lot, though I feel like with Yvonne, the problem is I think her voice actor is like trying to suppress her British accent. And in Gilberta, she's okay. I think for me, I just haven't spent enough time with her, even though I did her story. Kuri is Japanese? Oh, okay. Alright, my bad then. But, oh, yeah, it's just so nice. It's like, I don't want to let this go. So I really hope they continue with this in the future. Chief, let's get the spicy pot if you like the heat. I'll be honest, when it comes to hot pot, I am not somebody who's good with heat. I have a cat's tongue. Like, don't give me heat at all. Like, man, I can't do it. Give me just like my my turtle shell like soup base, and I'll call it a freaking day.
Perfect! Me is a spicin', but I'm a super spice chief!
Is she gonna be okay? Is she gonna be okay? Oh, oh, Ayo? You can do it. You can do it, Tang Tang. Oh, what a shame. You almost had it. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, man, you know, what is okay, at least she grabbed milk. That's smart. She grabbed milk. Still on fire, Chief? Still on fire?
Beat up that evil woman.
You know, this is why you slow down.
No different. What's wrong with their taste?
But yeah, usually I like sour tastes in, well, food in general, but like specifically for hot pot. So it really depends on if they have like the veggie and like the stalks that I want.
I got to my nose as well.
I also do like a lot of tripe in my hot pot too.
Hey, boss! Give me some sweet rice
Tripe
cakes.
and then like, oh, sweet rice cakes right after. That's
All right.
brave, Tang Tang.
Coming right up.
I also like a lot of
Let me
parsley.
see. A chubby long bloom and sweet rice cakes? At least I get something out of this visit.
Tang Tang, you wouldn't be smiling like that. Like, oh, okay, first of all, it's a very precious smile, but also like, man, you had to pay for that. Nah, you wouldn't be smiling at all. You'd be like, I'm getting scammed right now. I like how she's like, oh, you know, I got a balloon, also me. Forced to hold it. Basically, I am her luggage now. Damn, just like this. Chief, you here to meet someone in Wuling?
Yeah, I took care of Uncle Shang's biz, did some yelling and some beating. She finally got some time for herself. Time to actually talk with some Woolingers.
Tang is your spirit animal for Enfield. Oh, which part of it like resonates with you? Which part of it resonates with you
Let's go
the
and
most?
meet the one they call Madame Draw.
You called me because you're nervous, right? Or she scared you, right? That's why you called me.
What the hell? I'm afraid of nobody.
All right, you can go alone then. Tang, you know you got this.
I called you up because
Cause yeah.
I need a witness. Just in case that Madame Drone does not keep her words.
Okay, what I also like is that you saw how her eyes moved, right? Just those slight little movements. Oh, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Oh, hey, congratulations on becoming a full-time employee. Enjoy the sub emotes and the ad-free viewing, the ability to post links without needing permission. Yeah, you know what? Thank you very much for supporting the office. I appreciate it, by the way. Like, you know, please use your sub here. I appreciate it. 07s indeed. But yeah, like, you know, just the eye movements are so nice too, because it's like, you know, trying to be a little bit more reminiscent, like your actual eyeballs. Like, you know, it's the slight movements when you're just kind of like doing your day-to-day stuff and kind of being a little bit sheepish, rather than just static movement. Oh, it just makes things so much more dynamic. Right, I need to go and toggle this off because I don't know how to do it. Thank you very much, VTube Studio. But yes, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming.
Dark Mask, lead the way.
You sure you aren't nervous?
Nonsense, Keto. Your chief never felt nervous in her life. Nah.
Tang, you sure? Oh. Alright. Oh, by the way, I just loved how they presented this room. If nothing else, I'm like, wow, this is super cool when they did the whole intro. Though I will say my one problem with Zhuang Fengyi is the color of her pants. Like, it kind of looks like, you know, the grass yellow does not fit with the rest of her palette.
Viceroy. Yes, Viceroy, Drunk. Your chief.
Other than that, I'll say this. I know this sounds bad, but I appreciate that she has pants. Because a lot of games nowadays, they're like, oh, let's just give everybody skirts. And it's like, come on, people.
So I got a nice bloom.
Like in IRL, trying to buy pants is already difficult enough. Especially because you want to get pockets in them. But no, like female fashion, there are no pockets whatsoever. Or if there are pockets, they're like too tiny to fit anything. And it sucks. And it's not just the pockets, but like trying to buy bags, especially handbags. And it's just, I can't fit anything in there. Or if I want to get like a super large handbag, it's like an exorbitant price. I'm not even like buying like higher end bags. We're talking about like, you know, cheap crap, right? Just something to fit my stuff in there. Wallet, like the bandages I want to carry, and then some like gauze as well, and then you know, other stuff, a pen too, umbrella, some bags as well to carry out like groceries. Not much, but it's like I either pay for like the cheapest crap possible, or I pay like $100+. Couple more hundred if I'm going to something like Michael Kors, for example. It should have been white with red trim or something. Yeah, that was what I was hoping for. White or red trim, or just stick with the whole like deeper forest green that she had rather than the grass green. Especially to match with her hair. Because the main focus is kind of like, you know, her face and like probably the upper part of her body, like, you know, the whole thing over there. I think that's the only part I'm like, man, that's a miss of her outfit. Everything else, I'm like, I like this.
Mifu told me you're just a child, but I see instead
Plus, she's
someone
body
with
pillows, you know, the
dignity and
essentials.
bearings
I
of
wish
a
I could
true
fit
leader.
a body pillow inside my purse, but I can't. But yes, the essentials basically. Plushies though, probably something small too. But yeah, it just sucks, like, to shop as I don't know how it is for like male fashion, but like female fashion, ooh, it's rough out there. Especially if you want to buy like quality clothes that last. Now it's just like you can't even get that anymore for like a reasonable price. Now it's just like you pay like $200, $300 for a top that's gonna last like maybe a year or two at this point because it's such thin material. I remember when I got like this really nice cashmere sweater for like $200, and it's just like that stuff lasts. Same with like boots. It was pretty cheap. It's like these nice ankle boots for like $120-ish. It is lasting me a decade. I'm working so hard to preserve that, but it's starting to fall apart. And I'm so sad because when that goes, it's like an old friend once it's gone. Slap on a pair of jeans, shirt, and some sneakers, and you're out of the door. Oh, I unfortunately have to dress like business casual for my work, so I'm like, ooh, you know, I have to think about the whole, like, oh, I have to look, you know, pretty professional. I can't do that anymore, and it's just all these professional clothes are just like either thin as heck or just they look like something that like an auntie would wear, and I'm like, I can't wear that. I cannot do that. When fashion is tough, oh yeah, it is. On the other hand, like I got this really nice trench coat just back when H&M was a thing, right? And I think the worst part is that because I wear it and it looks great, people think I'm like, they think I'm a fob. So they try to, I've had people who tried to steal from me before. Nobody was successful so far, but I'm just kind of like, why does everybody, you know, try to stick their hand in my purse? Do they think I don't notice? And I'm also like, why do they think I dress like a rich person? It's just, okay, I just wear, okay, outerwear is just like a, yeah, trench coat and, you know, casual ankle boots. And I'm like, is this the fashion of like a rich Asian woman? Because I guarantee you that's not the case. But I guess, you know, that's what people are thinking, huh? Underneath, I'm just wearing a basic like blouse, dress pants, and I'm just like throwing my hands in the air, maybe like a cardigan too. Nothing complicated, but like, nah, they just see that those two stuff and they're like, okay, you know what? It's just like, it's like an Ada Wong from like RE2. They're just like, yep, super rich, must be super professional. Clearly, you know, it probably doesn't help because like where I work is kind of like in the bougie area, but it's just, it's something I have to kind of like tolerate at this point. It sucks that I have to. Crazy rich Asians, I wish I was a rich part of the Asian part, but I think I'm just a crazy part of the of that sentence. So like, I don't know, I'm just trying to mind my own business, and instead people are thinking I'm carrying like a couple $100 in my wallet. This ain't that life anymore. Not anymore.
That's why your Mifu's chief. She lacks your vision and foresight.
I have you to thank for foiling the Stockade residents' attack on Wuling. I intend to provide some supplies as a token.
That also
of
means
our
that they
gratitude.
ignore like looking at my face and just the constant eye bags I have. They miss that. And I'm just like, it's not like the point like there's like I have dark circles like printed on my face, but they're there. I don't know, maybe they just see that and they're like, oh, sunglasses, I guess, you know? Like, you know, the dark sunglasses just look like super professional, like the oversized ones, and I'm like, man, I wish. I mean, I guess I do have to shop for new sunglasses. Like, my old ones are just kind of like, they're not really fashionable anymore. But like, hey, you know, I'm not helping my case, am I? Hey, this is why I engage in retail therapy. It just makes me feel better.
Supplies? If you're willing to give, then I don't see any problem taking some.
I got the Ada Wong look going. Oh, like unintentionally, though my hair is different. But like, I don't know. It was like I mean it when I say it was unintentional, but it happened. But I guess people would like consider it synonymous with being rich. And all I can really tell them is, hey, this trench coat was from H&M. It was like $80. The cashmere sweater I'm wearing is much more expensive than that. a dress I have at home is like 3 times its price. Things like that. And they just look at me and they don't believe me. And I'm like, man, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say other than showing them the tag, and they just can't believe it. It's like when somebody looks at my, when I tell somebody my age, they don't believe me, and I actually have to show them my ID. And I remember doing this back in like university, and one of my classmates, he just kept looking at it and then looked at me, and then looked at it, looked at me, and it was like the most awkward situation ever. And I'm just like constantly questioning, like, what do you mean by this? Why are you looking at me like that? It's not like I'm trying to hide it. It's just, that's just how it is. I guess it is kind of a compliment, but also like, it just feels like super, what's the word? It just feels like super awkward just having that kind of attention on me.
But I'm here to party about some serious biz.
I'm listening.
Like, really, as long as I just don't dress like a slob, I don't really care too much. Like, sometimes I just want to wear like a long shirt and just some jeans and call it a day too. But, yeah, the business casual dress code is just, pain.
I know
Especially
you've
with
been
women's
raising a
fashion
elite force
nowadays.
for some major fight. The Landbreakers messed up my place. I'm the chief, so I'm gonna thrash them really hard. You don't even have to ask. I'm also promising to keep my people in line. No more stupid idiots are gonna cause any more trouble. So, in exchange, can you let those
Oh, I like her.
stupid
I like how
suckers
our
go?
pupils just kind of like
I
shook for
knocked
a
some
moment.
sense into them.
Are you talking about the Stockade residents who joined the Landbreakers? But didn't they just betray you in Qingbo Stockade?
I don't intend to give up on them.
But
I
yeah,
don't
so
remember them
all I'm
as
gonna say is, you know,
traitors.
men, you guys
People
are
from
lucky with
Fam-
your fashion game.
They call me younger
I'll say
than
it.
Tong-tong
You guys are
and
lucky
Baby Girl.
compared to us ladies
And they always
who are
have
like,
something for
oh
me
my gosh,
when
we
it
have
came
to
back to
consider like
Stockade.
every single part of our
Candies,
outfit
toys,
and the accessories and everything.
and
Otherwise,
red
people are like,
things.
wow, you
Can
know, like
you really
your kids seem
bury the
kind of like,
hatred
you know, little
between
plain
Qingbo
Jane and all that.
Stockade and Wuling?
Even if we
It just
got a
sucks to
ton of
have
bad
like
blood
that double
against them,
standard.
The only thing I want is the entire Stockade to live together as a family.
I accept your terms of parley, Tang Tang.
Did you just accept everything? I thought
I mean,
you just
I'm not
started
discounting
haggling like
the
an
guys who want to
hungry
like
skin
dress up.
indoors.
Like, honestly, more power to them. But like, compared to the two, all I'm gonna say is I just want my pockets back. Give me my pockets so I can stuff different stuff in there. Like, at least let me fit my cell phone in there. I can't. All the pockets are too small, so I can't fit your phone, the phone in there. And I'm old enough to remember when our phones were small enough, like, you know, like super thin, and now they're large again. I remember when LG chocolate was a thing. And now we're just going, you know, larger. And we even have like those like bougie flip phones again. And it's like, hey, didn't we move past this? And now we're back. And we're gonna have even larger phones. Hopefully not to the like the bulky parts where you have to like, carry the thing around. But I remember.
Wuling is a lot
Yeah,
more
bro, indeed,
generous
that's
than
how I
that.
feel about everything.
We are willing
There's
to
just
provide
no
the
escape.
Stockade with both technology and supplies.
Are you treating us as a charity case?
No. Just a gesture of my
You don't have to
goodwill.
say a number, but do I remember
I'm
the
extremely
sidekick?
happy that someone
Um,
from Qingbo Stockade visited
hey,
Wuling
I'm gonna
City
say- if
for
I
an
say yes, I will
amiable
date myself.
discussion.
So I'm gonna say yes. I have endless person set. Hey, I wish if I had endless person set, I'm gonna get like a model for $10K. I wish. I really, really wish. But unfortunately, it's not like that.
But aren't you worried about me? Give Chief Tong-tong a few years and leaders like you would be begging my stockade for protection. When that day comes, I'll name this place as Qingbo City.
If that does happen, my job might get a lot easier. That being
But
said,
yeah, like without
I'm
actually saying any
very
specific
curious
numbers.
about your views on Qingbo City.
I remember
Please
that.
have a seat,
I
Chief.
remember when
The
bubble
tea
tea,
has been brewed.
at least for like Canada wise, I remember when it was $2.50 max for a bubble tea. Now it's like, oh, you want to get bubble tea for $2.50? Ain't no freaking way. And this was like back when powder was less common and people use fruits more. And now it's just, you were so lucky if people use actual fruits instead of, you know, charging you like what, $10 for it. I love inflation so freaking much. It's so good. Oh, I love it so much. You're so like funny in this scene. Oh, we're in the same age range. I think you're old as. You know what? That's close enough. No, we're not giving specifics here, but close enough. Yeah, honestly, like some people joke that I'm like auntie age, and I'm like, hey, don't call me auntie. That's all I'm gonna do. I just tell people, don't call me that. Don't make me feel like that. Or hag. And I'm like, don't call me that either. Do not say that. I'm not in hag range. I promise. Oh my god. No, not auntie. Look, okay, I'll say this. If people do call me auntie, I'm going to treat you like I am an auntie, and nobody will like it. Nobody will like it. I will. It will make it awkward for everyone.
Going. Qingbo City, PRISM Customizable.
You know, Chinese aunties. Oh, I will channel that if necessary.
I'm finished, Dark Mask. We gotta find a nice, comfy place to take a proper nap.
So I'm like, don't do it. Nobody likes it. Nobody will be happy about it. Either that, or I'll just, you know, spam like, you know, 6-7 jokes all over. Either or. Oh, it's just like that. Okay. Either way, if I can't win, nobody wins. All right. Hey, man, farmland and all that. Wait, was there like farmland here? Oh no, it was in the Wuling area. I need to check on those. I don't think I ever planted all those plots there. I was just kind of too lazy to set things up. Oh, but I have to grow stuff too. I also say that, by the way, and I do like some of the like the older music, and I don't know, like a lot of stuff on like the typical like pop channels, and I'm just like, I don't vibe with that. Not at all.
I can walk myself back to my stockade.
Like I grew up with some of the like the older music, and then also like video game music. So I am so disconnected with what's like popular nowadays. Heck, I got into like K-pop like probably like half a decade after it became popular. And even then, my taste is still like old school, like second gen K-pop, like Girls' Generation, Shiny,
like
Big Bang.
Sounding smart is so tiring.
BAP.
It feels worse than getting into a fight.
No, like depends on like, you know, compared to like all the other groups, I'm like, who the heck are all these people? I'm like, I don't know what they are. I just remember when G and like Soul was a thing. I remember Super Junior. Oh my gosh.
I gotta think about Big Madam's every word. Is she for real?
I know, I just don't want to feel like how old I am compared to what I still remembered. Every time I talk about them like this, I'm like, oh man, I remember when this was a new thing. It's like, I just blinked and it's like, oh my gosh, where had the time gone? I swore like a couple days ago, I was like, oh, it's just the start of March. And then it looked like, when I found out it was the Steam Summer Sale, I was like, it's already like the 19th, 20th of March? What happened? Price reports are always well thought out. Not into K-pop, but I grew up on a lot of J-pop and metal. Oh, you know, that's relatable.
Was she lying to me?
It's just, man, I guess when it comes to like the China level in these gacha games, I just think about how old I am, and I don't know how to feel about that. She wasn't lying. I can vouch for her.
You are not trying to defend her, right?
Well, what do you think? Was I lying?
I can't help but keep thinking about this. So many things have changed overnight. Why? No matter how I try, I could only see a
Okay,
tiny
I do need to like append one
look
more
at the
story.
same thing from
I
someone
remember
else,
getting this one specific
turns
drink
into
at this
something
one
super
bubble tea
different.
like restaurant like a long time ago. As in like specifically a decade ago, right? And then like recently I was kind of craving it. So I found that they're still open. I went over there, right? And then I ordered it, and I kid you not, the staff just looked at me and they're like, we don't have that on their menu. And I just look at their menu and it's not there anymore. And I felt so embarrassed. Yeah, sure, I got another drink, but I was like, I'm never going back there ever again. They looked at me like I was the crazy one. I've asked me once if it was born in the late 1900s, and I legit felt my, oh no! Oh no! Oh, it really is a hey, if you're older than if you're older than me, you're old kind of sentiment. If anybody ever said that to me, I'm like, hey, you know, I've gotta go. I need to wash my dishwasher. You're that old? Oh, oh no. I remember there's another place, like a cafe I remember was like still open during like my high school days, and it's still around and it's changed, and I'm like, man, I remember when it was like this, and I cannot vocalize that because people will look at me weird. They're like, you remember this crap? And I'm like, I don't want to tell them. I cannot say that, but I'm like, literally I just sound like, you know, back in my day, I remember when things were better like this. Because the cafe in question, it used to be a lot larger, but now it's just like super tiny in comparison. I'm like, I cannot say that. I will literally have that sentiment, and I cannot recover emotionally if I dare to vocalize that anywhere from here. Yeah, wash your dishwasher. You know, it's very, very important. You know, make sure you wash your dishwasher, otherwise you're just throwing out dirt around. I turned southern for that? Oh, well, you see, just got it. It's for emphasis. You know, change your accent just to really hone in on the joke, or really the joke is us. Cause man, I feel my bone, like the fact that my bones feel stiff. I'm like, man, I don't want to think about that. Which is why I'm like, okay, I have to see if my insurance covers massages, cause okay. My desktop is pretty sedentary, and I'm like, you know, having to be kind of stiff and looking at the screen all day, and I'm like, man, I work 8 hours sitting on a desk doing my work. I come home and then I prepare my stream where I sit down and look at a screen for at least 4 hours. So for at least half a day, I'm just looking at a screen and sitting down. No wonder my back is crap. You felt that? Oh, yeah, like, I know it feels good when you crack your back and you just feel, like, the air release when it was trapped in your bones, but also, like, I don't want my back to crack like that. I also remember when I used to be able to stay up late, and I'm like, I still had energy. Now I can't do that anymore.
Real stuff starts feeling fake. Even love got turned into hate.
Hey, you know what? Just put me to bed at this point. It's so over. Oh man, even Yaoi man was there for a moment, but just put me to bed. Come to Enfield. Come visit us. I already recruited you. I pulled you from the gotcha. You can't say no.
I'm a chief, and that means I can't leave my stockade. This won't work.
Even if I spend all my tongue certs?
You're cheating!
Well, You see, Tung Tung, in this stream, we love our
To answer
stinky
your
cheese
question,
here.
Tung Tung, you must
So,
embark on a long journey
too
of
damn
learning
bad.
and first-hand experiences.
Will Enfield give me the answer?
You must find that answer on your own. But Enfield will teach you how, though.
But what if I didn't really feel like answering the question?
If you don't feel like answering the question, you're like a lot of my younger coworkers who are like, man, I don't want to deal with these things. I just want to do the bare minimum and clock out. I'm like, I get that, but also you guys got to do your work, you know. So answer the damn question.
I know I'm not that bright. I can spend an entire lifetime pondering and only end up answering a single question. And even if I traveled a bit, saw plenty of stuff, and earned tons of experience, I'll still carry the stockade in my mind.
I will say that I also got like another nostalgia attack
But
recently.
Enfield, it's
'Cause,
definitely on my list
like,
of destinations.
Somebody linked me like, oh, here's the best of like the old school anime, and I heard the anime I listened to when I was like the OPs when I was growing up, specifically the Inuyasha opening, like, cause that was my intro to anime, by the way, Inuyasha, and I just like I felt like I was slammed by my age right there, cause I remember when it's like I was staying up just to watch that. And also, like, okay, there's like, I never really watched like One Piece, right? But like specifically Bleach and a little bit of Naruto until like the Shippuden arc, and I'm like, oh my gosh, hey, I looked at like my coworker and I was like, you didn't need to do that. Nobody asked you to hurt me like this, but here we are. You're just about to say that? Oh my gosh. Okay, like I'll be honest, I don't actually watch that much anime. I should though, but like, I think the last, okay, I only watched Code Geass like a couple years ago, but like before then, like the only anime I really took to watching seriously was Yuri on Ice. Like that was the only anime I watched while it was on release. And you know, if I had to yell that, you know, certain revelations happened in class, I was going to do it. I was just like, you know, super invested. Finish all my work super quickly just so I can watch it. Oh, you're gonna be playing Overwatch? You don't want to play Overwatch? Oh, hey, you know, Maze, there's something to help you with that. First, go to your keyboard, hold down the Alt key, and then press F4. You ever wake up and the ending is playing that mean hits hard? Oh, yup, hey, you know, yup, that's happened before. Ooh, the ending songs they're so good. Like, okay, I'll say this. If I ever do a cover, it'd probably be like an Inuyasha song, because that's just how near and dear it is to my heart. But like, hearing Grip, the fourth OP, or like the first, you know, like Change the World from Inuyasha, like let alone that song, I'm just like, man, I remember. I don't want to remember, but here we are. I don't know. It feels weird that like way back when that was first came out, like things like Astro Boy was like retro anime, and now what we care about is retro, like what we like grew up on is just like retro anime right now, and it's like, please, yep, what is it? Also, your heart carrying Maze. Oh, hey, you know, you're gonna have to deal with that. We're old, yeah, we're old. Oh my god, we're old. No! No, not like this! Take me back to my younger years when I don't have to think about being old. No! You're not old? Oh my gosh, hey, you know what? I think that's a lie. No, everybody here is old. We can't be the only old ones, right? I mean, don't actually show your age. Do not share your age here. But like, we can't be the only old ones. By all means. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're not that old that we need a wheelchair, okay? Nobody get any funny ideas. Nobody give us a walking stick either. You do that, and look, this office manager, nah, she's gonna make sure that everybody suffers in this office. Yeah, I wasn't that either. Okay, no. If we're old, everybody's old. Otherwise, we're all young. There's no alternatives. Okay, I also refuse to accept that.
I'll buff my Stockade with Endfield tech. I will rename Endfield as Qingbo Field, and I'll be chief anime. Once your chief, always your chief.
And if anybody, like, you know what? Hey, you are my favorite right now. That's all I'm gonna say. You're my favorite. So if you want anything stocked up in the, like the pantry, let me know. I'll put it in there. Am I being a goober? I'm not being a goober. You're being a goober.
Dark. Well, I guess I'll call you Anime. For once.
I say that, but like I also feel my age because
See you tomorrow.
I like my
Anime.
coffee, but I'm also like, hey, what if I just had a nice cup of tea? You know, just holding it in both hands and just drinking it slowly. Oh, that's the end of the story, huh? Alright, I'll take this. Alright, let's go back to Dijon. We playing favorites now? Oh, hey, don't you know? It's part of the whole office shit that you always play favorites. That's called, you know, office politics. Some Dr. Brown's black cherry side, thank you. Oh, no problem. We'll get, you know, we'll stock into the pantry. It should come next week. Anything for my current favorite employee. Anyways, let me just quickly do stuff on Dijon first, because now we finished the story, and that's great. And then we can improve the other stuff, I think. Okay, clue exchange ended. Collect this. We can do... Put this here. Put this down here. We start... Nope. Start the exchange. Cool. And then we can put this here, and put this here, and put this here. Somebody free me from clue 5. I'm begging you. There's so many clue 5s. I don't need the clue 5s anymore. Oh my gosh. Take it away. I have 3 more. Okay, you know what? Congratulations. None of you need clue 5. Oh my gosh. Hey, what about clue 7? Congratulations. None of you need clue 7 either. It's just like OG Arknights. We're back to this. All right, cool. Do this, take that, do that. Grab this. We're gonna do that. Oh, do that too. Take that. All right, do this, do that. Take both of these. Yep. Okay, cool. Gotta improve my operators just like that. And then growth chamber. Claim all of this. More stuff. Grow them again. Grow everything now. It'll be just fine. Someone else gave me some support. Who gave me support? You know what? Thank you, Jill. Here you go, Avwena. Take this. Congratulations. Don't need my clues? Damn, nobody needs my clues. It really is like that, huh? They think my clues are like old and filthy. That's a shame. Oh, I need to purchase some stuff. Yeah, one day we're just gonna pull like whole like dump it kind of situation. I need to get more willing stock bills actually. What the heck? I only have so many. We can do this and then we can switch this over. Go to Valley 4. Everything's topped up again. I just blinked and was, oh my gosh. Do this and then more buck capsule. Actually, no. Yeah, steel parts first. Old and filthy. Oh my gosh. You can't say that about me without including your own stuff. I refuse. You can't say that. No. How dare you call my clues dusty? Willing stock. Not willing. There we go. Stock bills over here. I remember like scrounging for these and now I'm just like, oh, here we go again. Oh, you're repeating what I said? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, you know, do not make a joke. Hey, my memory's fine. I promise it's fine. Let's see what was over here. Amethyst part. Sell this. And then we can do buck capsules here. And then we can sell this amethyst bottle because I guess it's useful. And then we can sell more buck capsules here. And then we can, all of this. There we go. Beautiful. Everything's empty. It's lovely. Chill? Oh, man. I am very chill. 100% chill. Thinking otherwise, that's silly business. Oh, is there anything here I can sell? Fine. Oh. Yeah, 100% chill. Why would you think otherwise? See? We're very calm, very relaxed. Everything's just fine. Just fine. Sell this. Sell all the syringes. Beautiful. Cuprium part. I have way too many of these. Probably do something like this. There we go. I'll worry about the batteries later. See? Very chill, very relaxed. Do you guys want gifts? Congratulations, Ardelia. You're getting gifts right now.
Careful when walking around. A gift?
Do this, and we can grab this, and we can do that, and then we can do...
Originium will carve a path for us.
Originium will carve a path for us.
Once more.
The battlefield shows no...
Watch this!
I still need to figure out which... Oh, I need more. I was about to call it LMD. Oh no. Hey, I feel my age again. It's called T-Creds in this game. I was like, oh yeah, you know, let's get some more LMD real quick.
A new mission.
This is not OG Arknights. Ember needs to chill with all that cake. Oh, Ember looks so cool, except for the fact that I realized she just doesn't wear that much armor. And I'm like, man, if she was super armored, that'd be so good. I get it's hard to draw, but like, man.
Might see. Let that go.
Cast off as cast!
Now it's just...
Of the Oathkeeper!
Your end
Just like this.
Outstanding.
You did well.
Retreat. Your death awaits. Crescent moon.
That, Edmund! Did you see that move I did?
Never retreat. But voice shall smear.
Yeah, now they're canned!
Oh.
My turn!
I forgot. Okay, I'm just doing this once, just so I can burn my, sanity. And then we'll go back to doing the quests. And then we'll do the fun part, which is building a factory. Exit. Cause, man, the factory part, you're all gonna laugh at me. I'd be like, hey, let's put this like this. And I'm like, wait, I don't think I like that. It's just, it's gonna be a mess. I mean, the design is so meh. It's IKEA. What do you don't expect anything good, well, a novel from IKEA. You expect functionality. It looks ugly, but it works. I'm sorry, Edmund, but that's just how it is. Claim all of this. We'll take that. Let's see, there's, oh, something new. Assemble 16 pieces of gear. Oh, hey, what gear do I even need? That's not my problem. What is part of the mission, though, is apparently reveal Roman's message. It is an event. Open Baker. Does it? Oh, yeah. That's the IKEA vibe. You get things that are functional and just fit for your furniture, your home. You know, super easy to put together. But like, if we're talking about like really pretty stuff or just going anything past the minimalism, oh, you have to look somewhere else. I mean, I may need your help. Valley 4 Exploration Day is just around the corner, but prep work isn't looking too good. Can you come by the eco farm? You have time? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's go to the eco farm. Where is it? Over there. Oh, hey, never mind. I don't want to be here. We're not actually going to be farming stuff, right? That's kind of crazy. Farming in this game, in my Arknights Endfield, when we can just, you know, print out plants with 3D printing, say it ain't so. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, like I said, these are the blueprints I got from chat. Oh, I can't zoom it. Okay. Yeah, so super neat, super clean, right? Let me just go to Wuling real quick and just show what I have. Or at least what the blueprint had, and then what I decided to finagle together. You really want her to get an alt outfit where she's in full knight armor? Yeah, same. Oh man, please. Like, I get it's hard, especially with metal, because it's super reflective and light takes a lot, but like, one day, I really hope one day for Ember. Anyways, as you can see, here's the AIC thing. I don't know what to do with it. So it's just kind of there just because. So you can see there's already a lot of gaps here. There's this here with the pipes, and there's this, and there's like, you know, I'm eating up a bunch of space. Don't worry about all these pipes here. Don't worry. It's like this. See, it's okay. And you're just, here's this gap, right? Don't worry. And then you look over here, and you're like, wow, everything's piled up together. It's so nice, so neat. And you're like wondering what the heck is happening over here. I'm like, don't worry about it. This is where I can put the battery here. And then here, also more neat things. And there's this empty random space here. Don't worry about that. And then over here, there's also this. But there's also this empty random space here for all the plants. Don't worry about it. So really, when it comes down to it, I would not do well as an engineer. I know my blame. Now, if we're talking about like business stuff, oh, I could help with that, especially marketing. But like engineering or like factory building, I'm like 1 + 1 = 2, and that works good enough for me. Can't judge you use blueprints from the get-go. Yeah, I at least tried, but like afterwards, I'm like, you know what, blueprints are just. Oh, but you'll see my process after we finish these things. I say process very loosely.
Hi.
Hi! What's the situation? Expiration day is approaching. Deciding jobs for the crew. Realize we don't have people to make every specialty dish. It sounds like a meaningful tradition. And then everybody's just like, yeah, we gotta celebrate. 10% off! Man, hot. Let's take it. I'll take discounts. For the crewmates who were raised in Valley 4, they grew up with stories told by their crewmate forebears. The holidays have raised a brave pirating crew who committed themselves to the development of Valley 4 during the era of exploration. When they arrive, we have specialty food everywhere. Children sit around and listen to stories of Valley 4 surveyors and cartographers. Although Valley 4 is being rebuilt, the crew has yet to fully recover from the landbreaker attack. We should be using Expiration Day as a morale booster, but what do you need me to cook? You agree? Excellent. Most of these special dishes date back to the Valley 4 era of exploration. They typically use a great harvest from the agaloy or the powdered grass seeds that many landbreakers carry. What the frick? Exactly, an originium slug meat. All things can be used to create specialties beloved by the crew, but we don't have anyone to spare. Please help us, Edmund. Alright, you want me to make food. Sour, sweet, and spicy. Can I just craft it from here? I cannot. I have to go make them. Super hot fruit reserves, and then the emergency mill. Oh, don't bonk me. Oh my gosh. No bonking. No bonking, Mirror. No. Also, I hope your day's going well, but no bonking. No bonking whatsoever. What was it again? Wait. I remember the food. Okay, one of them was an emergency meal, right? It was pulled slug meat, I think. Super hot fruit preserves. Okay. You know, they should give us an easy stash. I'm gonna say they don't have an easy stash, so we have to go the walk of shame right here just to craft everything. Oh my gosh. You know, the least he could do was something like that, right? But he's just like, nah. You're gonna have to learn to live with that. Oh, I just passed it. Whoops. Right. He better be happy with the food I made. I put all my effort into cooking that. It took me 5 seconds. That's 5 seconds I will never get back. Hi! About the specialties. Here we go. Thank you for the... Yep. Oh, that was the... Oh, it's the wrong dish. Oh, it's the burger thing. The flesh burger. I missed one. and counting on me. If you leave time to check the messages here, compiled the crew's feedback and made some quality food. Yeah, I mistook the food. My bad. I saw emergency food and I was like, oh, I got distracted. I should actually have that. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, I should actually have, I think, some of that food sitting around. Do I have it? Oh, yeah, here it is. Hub emergency ration. Put this here, 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 put this here. They were marked with the yellow dot. Gotcha. Yeah, you know what? I'm just kind of blind. Whoops.
Hi.
Will I try STS2? What is STS2 in this abbreviation? Alright, perfect. Tasty ore barrels. Nom nom. Made some quality food. Talk to Roman about Exploration Day food.
Hi.
You're done playing Overwatch? Welcome back. You'll be end chef of Exploration Day. Specialties. What new specialties do I have now? Nope, just preparing. Alright, just preparing. Slay the Spire? I don't mind playing Slay the Spire too. Do I need to play the first game though? Because I do have that. You have become the dead? Oh, that means... Honestly, I think that you'll probably be fine then. Okay, so since they're preparing... Hey, Oh, right, I need to make Serenite. Oh, right, I remember that mission. They said, get, 1K donated to them. But you carried? Oh. Too bad. You gotta help more. I don't need to do it? Okay, I will definitely consider it, especially if it's on sale. It's a lot more different than Slay the Spire one in terms of playstyle. Yeah, I'll see. I just want to finish my current games first to make sure that I cycle through everything. And then I will try to slot different games in. And Slay the Spire 2 has co-op. Oh, so somebody can carry me with my bad luck. Man, that's great, actually. Oh, that's beautiful. Now, to play Umumuse, which you actually like, oh.
Entering core AIC area.
Entering core AIC area. What the heck? Why are you like this? No, organize. There, thank you. Alright, do I have enough Gironite? I have 8 Gironite. I have 6 Gironite. Where's my Gironite? No. Where's my Gironite? I thought I made 1K. Oh my gosh. Yield 75, usage 70, but oh. I have to make more Gironite. No. Unless you're running some, you can't carry me on BS build. Oh, hey, you know what? Believe it or not, I think I might be cooked. Get your PC so you can carry me in Dark Souls. Oh no, I'm wanting to do the authentic Dark Souls experience so nobody can carry me. I need to do the fight properly, or use the summon signs to carry me, but properly. Okay, can I copy this? Wait, can I copy this? We do all of this, the grind here, and we make the Forge of the Sky. Can I copy? Oh, I can just save the blueprint here. Save blueprint. Save. We're gonna call it, yeah, place here. Oh wait, is this the right one? No, this is the wrong one. System blueprint. You know what? Yeah, you know what? We'll use a system blueprint. I'll say it. System blueprint time. Do I have space for this? With the Drake sword? Yeah, with my Drake sword though, that I put +2 in there because I thought it'd be super useful. But no, I actually do have a Zweihander +10 as well, so it should be okay. What the heck? No, didn't I save a blueprint? Oh my gosh! Hey, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Did I not save a blueprint? I swore I did. Yeah, so we save the blueprint. Save this. There we go. Oh man, look at how scuffed it is. It's beautiful. And then we need to go and place this. Oh, I need to move the things. I guess I didn't save the thing? Oh my gosh, wait, oh. Did I? Oh, I think I made... Yeah, no. Delete this blueprint. Yeah, delete this. And actually delete this as well. Hey, this is my skill in this. You don't think I have space? Oh, no, don't worry. I will make space. Don't you worry. Do not worry. I will make space. What else can I do? Give me a... I will do it. Just you wait. Just you wait. Wait, can I deselect the pipe? Yep. There we go. Grab this too. Alright, grab these things as well. All of this. Tasty, tasty. Save the blueprint. It's very fun. Wait, is this like unironically fun? Then, like, I'll do it. Yeah, like +10 Zweihander, and I also enhanced other weapons, so it is actually very possible for me to actually, you know, function. I promise. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, no. I'll figure it out. Okay, so we need room to do this in order to progress. So what we can do is we grab these things. Oh, nope, don't do that. Nope, bad. Nope, grab this. We're going to move it. No, hear me out. We move it over here. Replacement. Then we figure out over here, specifically, because this one is taking in the results, right? What if we just place down stash, protocol stash? We do this. Your friend is very fun. All right, looking forward to it. We do then transport pipe. We transport belt. We do this. Stash it like this. Place this right here. Right, like. Why not? Why not? Hello? Stash? Oh, here, this way. So we put it like this. And then here, put it like this. Chunk it in here. So these things can produce even faster. That's good. We want that. Now, the next step is all the ferium here. You see, with the ferium, what we can do is we move the AIC core, or protocol management. We move this all the way over here. We do this. Now you may think, why did I do such a thing? Now listen here. We do PAC output. We change this to the ferium, and then we do this, and then we'll have space for our recipe, our blueprint, right? We place this down here, and then we why? No, I have space for that. Facilities in a way. No, I disagree. No. There has to be space. There has to be space. Can I? Don't feel like doing the Star Rail event. Can you do it for you? Oh, hey, you know, sorry, something came up. Oh man. Psst. Okay. What we can do? Wait, we can figure this out. Okay. What we can do is. Okay. Scrap all of this. Scrap all that. All this thing. It's gotta go. We're gonna move this all the way over here. Confirm the placement. That's fine. If it needs water, it can drown. So we do this. We ask ourselves, where's the water pipe? I say, stash the entire production line. We don't need it here. Oh wait, I need that. Oh no. Hey, did you do this? And then do this. And then glug. And now with these things here, yeah, it might suck, but don't worry. We'll fix it. Move the AIC main part down. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Actually, is there enough space for that? Oh, I don't think there's enough space for that. That's a problem because it's already at the edge. Actually, oh man, I need shredding unit. That's the problem, right? I don't think I can move this. That's a problem. So like here would be the only place, right? Am I blind? Have this. Overlaps with other facilities. What is it overlap? Oh, it's overlapping with that. Oh, lovely. So for here with these seeds right there, specifically this one, it goes into this. Oh my gosh. What is the plan here? It hurts me to see you hurting. Oh, hey, you know, welcome to what happens when I'm trying to build this without blueprints. I'm like, what the frick am I supposed to do here? But don't worry, we'll fix it. We always do. So you can see the problem area is that we need a little bit more space. Just a little bit more with the AIC area. So what can we do here? We could do something like this. I think we could, but we would have to move all this production over, and that sounds like too much freaking trouble. So what can we do instead? We need to get rid of this one. So how do we do that? That is the puzzle right now. Is actually quality content? Oh my gosh, not like this. You see, everything is clogged. You know why? Because frick, you know, this one, not important. So what we're gonna do, we're going to do this, take the transport belt, stash it. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to do our blueprint. Place it like this. There we go, beautiful. Successfully placed. Now, with everything here, you may ask, how do I get water? Very good question. Don't worry, I got an answer for you. We're going to put in our outlet right here. And then we're going to put our inlet all the way over here with my other things.
Leave the
right.
fiercest battle to me.
Nope. Oh, nope. Hey, Ember. Entering core AIC area. So we do this. And then, you know, gotta make sure everything's even, right? Then we bring in the pipe. The fluid pump. And we connect it like this. And then we connect the pipe like this. Like that. And then switch the pog.
I'm holding my sword.
You're holding your sword very intensely. You do this, jump over, and then connect it here. This pipe. Oh, it's slightly off center. I hate that, but I guess I have to live with it. We do that. All right, you got water now. Perfect. And you have a protocol stash here. When did I switch to SimCity? Oh, just now. Sorry about that. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. But we can make this even shorter. You know how? We put the protocols, we put everything up here. We move it like this. Then we can just quickly grab, yoink all of this. And then we can move it right here. As it should be. Confirm the placement. I'll worry about the water right afterwards. Oh! Guys,
Molly's here.
Guys, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't what to do when the nuggets are being they have oh, you just learn to live with it, Everett. You just learn to live with it. Boston, it still hasn't been yeah, I'm still functioning. I'm still functioning just a little bit a while longer. Anyways, we do this, we do that. We stick it in here. All right, isn't that amazing? See these pipes? Oh, we're gonna pipe them so hard. Stash this production line. Do this. Chuck it in here. Oh, it doesn't fit. Why doesn't it fit? God damn it! It doesn't fit. Okay. No. We gotta shove this back a tile. All right, lovely. We're doing it again. We do this as well. Okay, cool. And then we do something like this. All right, we do that, and then we put the transport belt right here. Nope, transport belt. Nope. Transport belt this way. Okay, cool, and it fits. Okay. But they all have the faces got, you know, the cat faces. You know, that's a very good question, Everett. I'm sure you can figure it out. Stick what and where. Don't worry about it. See, it's all functioning. See, it's super normal. And then we construct everything. Construct. Oh, hello. Thank you very much for the raid. Cameo? Do you prefer Cameo or Conarisa? But oh, the Magistrate's foretell for silence be cleansed. Welcome, raiders. I am CrystalAether. I am an office manager VTuber who likes Souls-like games, gachas, and RPGs. And as you can see, I am playing the peak gacha gaming, building a factory with Arknights Endfield. I hope your stream went well. Raiders, if you gotta like dash because it's late, totally fine. But otherwise, I hope you enjoy your time here at the office. Let me give you a shout out, by the way. How was your stream? There we go. Connor's fine. Gotcha. Nice to meet you, Connor. Yeah, it is in fact factory gaming right now, because turns out I need more Shiranite. So, here we are. Surely everything will work as planned, right? Right? Me, who's just like, I hope everything works. Cause man, factory gaming ain't my strong suit. We finally min-maxed your factory production line. Oh, you know what? Hey, you know, if you can give me that energy, that would be great. Cause believe it or not, I may be a little bit less min-maxed, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You see, it's all about fixing the situation. And right now, the situation is things are meant to go into places. I don't know where, but they are meant to go. So we'll put this in here. It'll be fine. Did corporate approve these factory design? Yeah, corporate approved it. Don't worry. It's fine. Totally fine. A lot of messy pipes. Are you sure about that? Oh, look. You know what? It's optimized if it works. So, since all of this works, it's optimized. And nobody can say otherwise, right? What the heck is going on here? Why are you not producing stuff? What the frick? Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Because I don't... Oh, do I not have enough to... Oh my gosh, hey... So... About the sewage... Yeah, I am the manager of this office, so my rule is law. I got a clogger. Dang it. Oh, hey, by the way, it's all part of the plan, okay? All part of the plan. So we're gonna do this. Water treatment, okay? No, we'll fix it. We can fix it. Because we are capable. We put this here. Oh, you don't have batteries? Wait, don't worry. I got this. I can fix the Ziranite pylon. Just do, wait. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. And then we put a splitter. We put a splitter. The splitter's gonna work out. It's gonna fix it. Sewer recycling system you were saying? Yeah, it is a system that's supposed to work in theory. In practice, I actually don't have enough places to use the sewer, so I have to use a water treatment thing. So we do that, and we chuck it in here. All right, no more clogs because we can split it apart between these two. Isn't it great? Yeah, you know what? It's totally unbalanced. I need to move this one more tile. Oh my gosh, like this. Okay, then like this. Okay, and then watch this. Ah, look at that. It's balanced. Yeah, in theory, you know what? We'll see in practice, but it is what it is. That's the plan. So we have this and the water treatment thing. It will solve it, I believe. I think. But yeah, that's the plan right here. You know, you can keep the sewer recycling system at least 200 meters away from the AIC core area. I am aware. Using a conduit. But really, what it comes down to it is that I'm too damn lazy to do that. This is good enough. Yeah, literally I'm just like attach this to that and I'm like, yep, this works. Just like that. And now I have this open space, and you may ask, oh, what am I gonna do about open space? Don't worry about it. We'll figure out. You know why? Because there's an even larger problem. Watch this. Watch this. You're gonna be amazed. Watch this right now. Welcome to Jingyu Valley. Oh man, hey, there's so much potential here in this place. Look at all this space here. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Yeah, look, you know what? We're not producing a factory here. We're just gonna, this is the perfect place to just have a picnic, you know? Yeah, tell me what, yeah? You have the base completely empty too? Yeah, I don't know what to produce here actually, because I'm like, oh, if I produce too much, like my AIC report will in fact send me to the Shadow Realm. You got like a lot of blueprints for this subspace you want to be inspired? Oh, hey, you know what? I'll say it. Show it to me. Oh, my Zircon is having a time of their life. You know what? I'm at least producing more Zirconite. That's what matters. Goofometer is going to... What do you mean Goofometer? No. This is very reasonable. What do you mean by that? Crazy. Crazy talk. I'll worry about the Zircon later. But sure. Sure, Connor. If you don't mind sharing your inspiration, I am totally down for that. Complete resource supply 4 times. Zirconite from Arknights Endfield blueprint sharing code. Copy and use it in the game. Alright, does that include a period? We'll see. So we'll grab this. And then we do the blueprint. I hit the wrong system. Blueprints. Shared blueprints. Import blueprint. Nope. Do this. Select that. Paste. Confirm. Invalid sharing always because of period. Confirm. Save the shared blueprints. That was Zirconite farm. And then we need to make depot buses because all I have is a square right here. I'll fix it. I will fix it eventually. So we move this right here. And then put this down here. And then we place this in the middle. And then we make a bunch of depot buses. Wait, what? I don't have Zirconite for that. Oh no. Did it say it was an empty farm? Yeah, it's an empty farm. By the way, thank you very much for sharing that recipe. I appreciate it. Even though I'm like, hey, oh, ooh, so about the Zirconite. Ooh, I have 5 Zirconite. Hey, this might take some time. But when we get there, it's going to be good. Actually, speaking of, let me check the other one. But you know what? In the meantime, we could just admire this right here. Just a cute little square. Yeah, I may need a little bit of, you know, it worked in theory. In practice, it was a little bit. So, we entered the core AIC area. It worked like, it worked in theory. In practice, it was... Actually, you know what? If anything, I could get rid of this so I can produce more Zircon, thinking about it. Oh, but I don't really want to. That's like too much work. Wait, why is this not working? Oh man, oh, why isn't this working? Because I don't have water, believe it or not. You actually need water for your carpet, believe it or not. It was like, something is strange. I'm missing something vital. Ooh, oh, what a shame. Oh, don't worry, we can fix it. So we put, don't worry, we got this, we put this we put this right here. It will in fact work out. Don't worry, it might be ugly, but it will work, and sometimes that's what matters. If it works. There's no sewage here? Why is there no sewage here? That's very interesting. There's no sewage. You're not producing stuff. What happened to this one? This is my zircon farm. What the heck? Hey, everything's falling apart. That explains why my zirconite production was on the fritz. Yeah, it turns out, you know, if things are not produced, what is not producing here? What the frick? Okay. So we have this. Okay, we have our zircon effluent. Why zircon effluent is not doing the thing it's supposed to do? Anyways, welcome to peak Endfield hours. We don't know what we're doing, but we will get there. Are you for real? Is that it? Hey. I won't crash out yet. Do not crash out yet. I will not crash out. I will not crash out. No. I won't crash out. Oh my gosh. I don't. Nobody say anything. Not a word. Very interesting. Oh my gosh. Hey, I promise it you know, it was all theory, right? Like, I couldn't tell you what happened. Oh man, I really couldn't tell you what happened. Very nice pylon. Can I move this? Yeah, I can move this down. There we go. Put this down here. Get another one. Entering core AIC area. Yep. Entering it so well. And then I don't have, why do I not have room? Guys, oh, you guys, all right, distancing. Understood. Don't ask why I have this fluid tank here. It's for a greater purpose, okay? It will work out. Everything here is just a theory, a game theory? Yeah, it's a game theory and all that. And, woo! Something FNAF, right? We do this. Wait, why do I have two here? Oh, wait, no, that's not two. That's just me being dumb. We do this. Place it down, slowly, gently. Then, we grab another inlet. Plug it in here. All the water belongs to Endfield in order to make the factory grow. And then we cancel this, start connecting this, and then we go over here. We stick, I failed to jump. We stick A into B. Like, that's an inlet. I put an inlet here. I meant to put an outlet here. Nobody looked. Like this. We put A into B, and then we put pipe into C. And then we now have water, and thus we produce Gyrionite, and the Gyrionite goes into the protocol stash, and everything will be just fine. Surely, right? Surely nothing can go wrong with this this experimentation, right? And we can finally improve our production speed and put this in here. Yep, cool. You believe in me? Oh, you know what? Thank you to the people who do believe in me, because I don't believe in me. What are we doing? We are observing our hard work. Look at it. So now you may ask, what am I doing with this empty space? Don't worry, I got you. We do this, and we put this here, and then we don't need more batteries. Stash this. I mean my depot bus. Give it back. Oh no. Hey, give it back. Oh no. Stick it here. Yep. Okay, cool. All right. No. I will fix it. Stick this here. Okay. Put it in the red rocks. Red rocks right here. Yep. Cool. And then you put in this right here, and then we'll stick in the blue rocks. All right. Yep. Just fine. Wait, was that two forges of the sky? Oh, this is forge over here, and then there's another two forges over here. 3 forges. 1, 2, 3. So we're just making a little bit of everything. Don't mind the gaps. Don't mind them. They're just part of the process. Is there anything else here? Nope. It's just making cute sounds for no reason. Wait, only 3? I mean, there's 3 over here, right? And then there's also the one over there, right? And then there's also this one spitting out sheer night over there. And then there's that random empty space over there. And then there's this random gap over here. What happened to the 4th one? No, 3 over there and the 4th one over there. So it all works. And I don't know what to do over here, but I'm sure we will figure out eventually. Right? What's going on here? What's going on here? No. Oh, no. Hey, Jerkon, I need you to work faster. Right? We stick this in here. Why is this not producing nearly as fast? Oh, because everything has to travel everywhere. Oh, lovely. Inefficient Jerkon. Effluent. Why is it not like this? Why are you not doing the thing I'm hoping you're doing? Oh, I see. I'm not producing enough because this one's gathering the Gironite liquid from the other side of the planet. Alright, cool. I think. No, yeah, this Zircon effluent. And then liquid, oh no, Zircon effluent and liquid Gironite. I have just a ton of sewage actually. And then, what is this connected to? I'm actually kind of concerned. Let's get a view map. Yeah, where is this connected to? Oh, from the other side of the planet. Yeah, don't worry about it. So let's check that one too. I'll figure something out for this space. You know what? This is where we can have our picnic and just enjoy our factory. So over here, all right, Gironite, why are you producing the way you're producing? Because you are clogged down below? Question mark? No, water and then liquid Gironite is a production, the product. So really, what it comes down to it is that we need more Gironite in there. But how do we do that while keeping our... You know what? No, they're gonna... No, they have to live with it. They have to live with the mistakes. So this liquid Gironite, if we can call it that, or this Gironite in general, is just being put in the protocol stash. Because what else are we gonna do, right? So... Okay, wait, first of all, check. Are we getting... Look at that! Oh my god, we're getting more Gironite! Let's go! More Gironite! Oh, we can start crafting stuff! Alright, we're going to Jingyu Valley, and then we're going to make more depot buses, and we can be like, wow, look at this! This is amazing! This is our recipe now. Thank you, Connor. But our recipe now. So we'll make some depot buses here. There we go. We'll stick them out with a nice pretty... You know what? Actually, wait, is this centered? This better be centered. I will not accept it if it's not centered. Oh man, hey, you know, they should have alignment in this game. Just for no particular reason. Because right now, I'm just like vibe positioning it. I'm just like, yeah, this looks like it's centered. And before it's not centered. And then departed factory, look at it, ain't it a beauty? Yeah, it's, you know what? It's perfect for your marketing videos. You just, you know, like, hey, look at that. You know, we're showing off every single little component. Isn't it great? Try to make more organized Gironite farms, but I already got... No, we need more Gironite. Look, think about it. You know, the people of Wuling, they need the liquid Gironite because they have, like, a major shortage, right? So we're helping them combat the Blight Tide. Ergo, we are doing our good Samaritan duty. And thus, they will make sure they're indebted to us forever and ever. What the heck is with this? Is there not enough space? Do not say it so. Don't say it. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Oh my gosh. Hey, I don't like the shape. I really don't like it. Oh my gosh. I can only have 4? The dev cause restricted us? What do you mean by that? No. What do you mean by that? Wait, what do you mean by that? Isn't here? Raise the limit in the Forges of the Sky limit. Forges of the Sky is limited to 4. Oh my god. Hey, Zhuang Fengyi, what do you mean by this? No. Give us more broom. Oh my gosh. All right. Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna. You know what? We're gonna utilize the space the best we can, and I know one way how. We're going to do this, and we're gonna place this right here, and then we're going to. I promise it will work out. See, it will work out. Trust me. Where is it? That's why I asked if I cleared this with corporate. I did clear this with corporate. We're gonna put this over here, and then we're gonna plug it in here, and we're gonna put our Urginium here. See, guys, it works out. It's good use of this area, right? Look at that. Isn't this great? I don't know what to do with this area now, but thank you for the recipe. What can we produce here? What can we do? Probably not cuprium ore. Actually, if anything, oh, it's balanced right now. You can tell that's no bueno. Oh, no, it's okay. Oh, I guess I could do the Jingsao farm here. Yazhen, yeah, because I don't have enough. Yazhen, Ferium. Oh, I am running out of Ferium. Oh, that's not good. I need to transfer more. What am I transferring right now? Nope, not the transmission. Protocol management. What am I transferring right now? Okay, fix it. I fixed it. What is the plan? If you can believe it, I think the plan has kind of fallen to the wayside. Arknights Endfield blueprint sharing code copy and use it in game. Because you do have the powder farm, but you know what? I'll copy the formula. Thank you so much for the blueprint. I'll probably just make this another Jingsao farm. And then we'll be like, wow, we feel so accomplished, right? Do, and then Control E. Do this. Confirm. Family org farm. Save the shared blueprint. Yeah, I think it's just... Do I have the best tier transfer? Oh, yeah, I should. Because I have my... areas maxed out, so like, you know, this level 9 here, and then I can't really raise this up because I think it's stuck right now, and then my Valley 4 is like this. It is like that, don't worry, it's all intentional. I know there's like a huge gap right here, but it is like that. So we're gonna leave this alone just as a reminder of what happens with hubris. Isn't it so cute? Oh my gosh, look at that 50 energy, so cute. We're going to do the blueprints. Where, you know what? Oh, who am I kidding? I'm just gonna copy paste. I'm lazy. Okay, we're going to over here. And then we will put things together. And then it will be like putting the square block in the square hole, right? And this is this entire square hole, right? So we'll grab probably, oh, wait, no, all of this. Grab this too, and then grab this as well. And then we'll save this as a blueprint, and we'll call it There we go. Smiley face. And then we'll save it. There we go. Perfect. I'll figure it out. Okay, that's great. We do... There we go. And then put it in here, and it's gonna be great. Thanks for streaming. You had tons of fun. Alright, take care. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good rest of the night. Oh wait, 3 a.m. Oh yeah, you should definitely clock out. You don't, no overtime here. We don't do overtime. Go home. Do I have a schedule? Yes, I do. The schedule is posted usually on my socials, including Discord as well. Or you can just look at the, you know, the cute mini schedule that's under the player. Or the schedule that is actually on the Purple office itself. I usually update it as the week goes by. So it is all there and should be accurate and available. But typically it is Mondays and Fridays at 8 p.m. PST is when I start, and then Saturday, Sunday is at 3 p.m. PST start. So for your reference, it is currently 11:25 p.m. my time. Yep, good night. Thank you for stopping by. All right, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be great. I think, well, actually no, let's put it in the corner here. We do this. And then we can craft all of this. Construct. Submit. Everything's produced. They're like, where the heck is your things? Don't worry, I got you. And we move it like this. Oh, got launched out like that. That's totally fine. We're going to do this here. Where? Oh, right here it is. Oh, perfect. Stick it. Probably. We gotta make it even. We gotta make it super even. We do it like this. And then we put an inlet in here. It's gonna be great. Because if it doesn't work, I will get laughed at by everybody here. Whoops, I didn't mean to craft that much. Well, gotta keep it even, right? We do this. Perfect. Put a Geronite pylon right here. Just outside, so it powers everything. Perfect. Go. Glug glug. Glug glug into this. Stick it in here. Put this in here. Stick it in here. And then I can grab some Jingsao from my inventory. And all will be... Don't ask why I have the extra depot bus ports, okay? That was, you know, you gotta always think about potentialities. And in this case, sometimes you think you can have multiple depot buses. And unfortunately, management is very late in telling you otherwise. So you have to learn to live without it. So when it comes down to it, they are a sense of shame. Anyways, seed picking unit, we put this in here. And thus now it begins. And we are now at peace. I'll figure out the rest of the space here later. Alright, in the meantime, one more thing I want to do is... honestly... Oh, we can't really do this right now. Given the amount of time we have, I think I can do an etch, you know, the etch-based salvage tutorial that I've completely neglected up until now. I'm pretty sure NPC's like, man, what is she doing? And I'm like, you know, we'll get back to it later. We'll get back to it later. It's always like that. But if we can fit this in, I think that'll be a neat 4 hours. And I have not, I went the wrong way. I have not passed out. And you know what? That is an achievement. And before I like missed like a day, like weekly's amount of like originium just because I didn't bother to do this. Ready to start exploring? Of course we are. Go to the Valley Aberrants and go even deeper. Oh, set as goal. Cancel goal. Yes? Commission goals. Okay. All right. Did I? No, key commission. Okay. Oh.
All set and ready.
Oh, it's like
Awaiting
that.
your
Oh. Oh, I get it now. Oh. I should probably also switch my healing to the syringe as well, just because I think it heals more over time, and if I get smacked again after healing once, that is in fact my fault, and I deserve everything that comes my way, just by that. I mean, I guess this is like this is supposed to be another source of just the gacha currency, or like basic headhunting tickets. Is that right?
Comm channel established. Endman, I need some visual data.
We got more enemies.
Perhaps our activities in the place have exerted some influence. That is also within our expectations. Your next objective is to eliminate the previous encountered obstacle and approach the key target. If the scanning data is correct,
I'll be honest, I haven't done this mode in a week. In a week.
Similar to the one we found before.
In
Gotta
weeks, I'm like, that's not correct. That's still not correct. So I'll see if I actually remember. You know what? Sounds like a major
The
undertaking.
exploration support tech
Because I
isn't
definitely did
working
not do
right
this
now.
last week.
We should be able to stay inside for a while longer. Nevertheless, we should keep an eye on changes to derangement levels. I also have the emergency evac program ready at all times. That's it for the sit rep.
You
Let's
see, the
not
thing
waste
about,
time and
you know,
begin
the
our
derangement
formal
levels is that
exploration
it doesn't really mean to be a problem, because we are all deranged here. So really, it's just, they don't like that we're becoming closer to our true selves. Which is a shame. Because really, why the heck is Pog on the other side? Natural increase in time while exploring actual valleys and aberrants when the derangement level is decreased, force will be extracted, and the exploration tent will be immediately tallied. Stable areas, and the derangement will stop increasing. Propose multiple areas. There are various commissions for exploring. Trigger. Do this. Check these things. Cool, cool. Cancel goal. Alright. Find the keys. Collect the class. Collect stuff. Alright, cool. Pog is outside, which is concerning, but here we are. Is there anything in here? Ooh, there is something in here. What is this? Oh. The healing. You know what? I don't want to touch that. What? Fine. Oh, open what package? There we go. Open this one here. 3. Boss, you'd be amazing at Oh. I'm aggressing to work for no wage under me. Alright, well, you know what, Pandora? I'm glad to feel that. Thank you for stopping by. You're definitely getting a wage. You just have to double check, you know, your onboarding material, you know?
Search this zone.
Did you double check?
Nearby.
Trust in me. Crystallize.
It's there. I promise. But yeah, hope your day is going well. Gather all this. Gather all this. Become even more deranged. All this material. Super important.
Danger up ahead. Let me see how good this one is.
Oh, big boy.
Bring it on.
Leave it to me. You pulled off.
You're not leaving. You're just here to stay awake. Oh, it's late here? Alright.
Teamwork.
Well, I appreciate you
Always
stopping
resupply
by
when you can.
and taking the time
You don't
here.
want to run short at critical moments.
Especially because now we're at the point where we're just like, yeah, you know, we're kind of vibing a little bit with extra side modes and be like, you know, what's the worst that can happen and all that. I say as everything is making me deranged.
Let me see how good this one is.
Yep, staggered just like that. Already a third of the way through. Insufficient backpack space. Wow. Really is like that. I just like grabbed everything and was like, yeah, this is fine. Specimen bread. Let's dump this, dump that, dump that, dump that. Grab these things. I meant to grab the bread. They didn't. I just wanted the bread. No, no, no. Get this away from me. I promise I just wanted the bread. I bet they're just like, what the heck is she doing? And it's like, don't worry. It's all part of the plan. Wait, can this lower derangement levels? It doesn't. Nope. I am already like almost halfway. Oh, because I saw the loot and I was like, I gotta do this. I gotta do it like this. Oh. Wait. Not go up. Oh, like this. NBC, she's just so disappointed. There we go. Okay, gotta speedrun this.
This stench smells like a coward's
Can I?
piss.
Nope. Oh, I have to beat this? Oh. Here we go. Hello, guys.
Ready to I'm with you. Crystallize! Cleave now as black!
Pathetic.
Okay, perfect. Let's see if I can grab a mask fragment. No, I cannot. Alright. Discard this. There we go. There we go. Alright, now we need an X key.
Three energy reaction sites remain. Keep gathering the keys.
I hope our progress carries over between, like, attempts. Otherwise, this is going to be very embarrassing very quickly. I went the wrong way. Oh, no. Hey, I'm... sorry, it's just... I wanted to admire the view a little bit. What's for dinner? Oh, some pulled slug meat. Are you interested, good sir?
Obstacle. It looks quite different from what we saw before.
I like how the derangement level is still increasing while I'm in the
We
cutscene.
probably can't take it down using the same method. I need more
It's kind of
data for a
hilarious.
chance
They're
to
just like,
decipher
oh,
it.
you know what?
Search this
What a
zone.
shame
The key should be
that you
nearby.
are... I don't have any explosives. Dang it. What
I
a
need more
shame
data for a chance to decipher it. Keep
that
exploring
you
it
are
then.
looking into a cutscene. What a terrible shame.
I see you.
You see me?
Who's
Okay.
there?
You see me? Oh, what a shame. I don't see you at
A
all.
zipline? Did this place manifest such a complex facility on its own? It's not bad news. We can make clever use of it and speed up our travels.
What about over here? Another zipline? Aberrant zipline pylon. Offer important motor bridge. Very look at where they are. Grab this too. Latch on this. Really? That's all this is? Oh my gosh. I just feel like I'm so embarrassed. Oh, it's because it's over there. Oh no. Oh no. I'm blind. Blinder than usual, I mean.
Energy reaction detected. The key should be nearby.
Stop right there. Sit
Trusting me. Crystallize!
Grab this. Hoo. Okay. 2 more keys. We got this.
2 more energy reactions left. Let's pick up the pace.
Yep, picking up the pace. I need you to speak to me less though, ma'am. Otherwise we won't make it. Jump down here. Surely it's down here, right? Right. Yep, so jump up here. Jump up here.
Danger up ahead. Let me see how good this one is.
I see
Danger up ahead.
You're fighting me. I'm with you.
Jump down here. And then that leads me to a locked gate. Oh my gosh. Wait. I can open this. Okay. Pass this guy. Not important.
Derangement isn't looking good right now. Our next action should be well calculated.
Never mind.
Ready to strike. Crystallize! Your end awaits.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm going to try to get the last one, and I'm gonna be short by just a little bit. I think.
Almost there.
I'm gonna
Keep an
open
eye out
this.
for the final
Ooh, I'll
piece.
take this orb. I'll take it. You know, we can't say no to gotcha currency. Compared to what everybody else is thinking of. They'll be like, oh man, you're gonna go insane? And like, no, gotcha currency. That will keep me sane, trust me.
Danger up ahead.
Guys, it's totally fine.
Leave it to me.
How are we gonna get across? Oh my gosh. Oh, I may not make it. I have no idea how to get across. Can I go over there? No, there's no space. No, we won't make it. No.
Bring it on. You're fighting me.
Bring it on. Hey, you know, that arrow's, man. Oh, if only I could do something about that. Oh man. Hey, can we go up? Can we go up? Can we go up? Oh, hey, we're gonna have to get ejected. We're not gonna make it in time. Well,
Ready to strike.
We've hit the limit. Evac immediately. I repeat, evac immediately.
Okay, let me at least... I guess this was the way to go. Yup, emergency extraction underway. Well... Alright, at least I remember how to do this now. So, maybe that's what matters. And if the progress doesn't carry over, it's like, I guess that's how it is. She's just like, ma'am, you sucked. And I'm like, I know. Oh, what's this? Oh. Oh, this is where you could get the, the headhunting permits. Oh, hey, I forgot about these. I'm gonna be honest, I genuinely forgot about them the entire time. Oops. We'll submit this. Orbital. Take the protocol updated. We'll take this. Submit that. And then... Oh, it does carry over. Okay, that's great. Alright, you know what? We're gonna just end this off with like a few cheeky singles. Surely we will win, right? 5 cheeky singles. 2 attempts to get a 5-star operator and 12 attempts to get a 6-star operator. Surely it'll work out, right? It's almost time for Eep. Well, first of all, ooh, 5-star?
Well...
Hello, Buena. Nope, that's a blue. So it doesn't matter. Hello, Estella. Nope. Hey, it's just like OG Arknights. Yep. If it's a blue bag, it does not matter. Means absolutely nothing. Ooh. Nope, that's another 5-star. We'll take it. Hello, Snowshine. And now we're going to trade our bond quota. We get more of these, but we won't use it there because you know what? I'm going to do a gotcha no-no. Ship it. Surely I'll get multiple 6-stars in this one multi, right? 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 Okay, everybody take your bets. Who's this gonna be?
Why do I have to do this again?
It could be anyone.
Administrator.
It could be Li Feng.
Hi, Miss
It could be
Stella.
Pog.
Please don't give me
It could
physically
be
intensive assignments.
Ember.
Thank you.
But really, the real reason for this is because I get more Arsenal tickets. You don't know the characters? Alright, well, we'll see who is this.
Greetings, Administrator.
Oh!
The
Oh, I'll
name's
take the Ardelia dupe.
And I'm a geologist from Rhodes Island. My current focus is the correlations between geological disasters and the ether side.
That will help future-proof her. At least for a while, yeah.
Endman.
Alright, well, we're doing this. Yup. It's in fact like this. Yup, they just literally just gave me my guarantee. They're like, get the heck out of here. Stop that. The other's banner.
Cover and logistics support. I specialize in
and I am a
operations
144
and
headhunting attempts for an operator of my choice.
I hope I'll be an effective addition to your team.
So, really, the real reason for this is that, well, we're once only 2 more issues to get. So, of course, we're gonna do this and see if we can get it early. For Yvonne, the girly pop era must be activated. Wow, that's trash. Nope. Wow, that was terrible. Yup, you know what? I'll take the Sundering Steel. I think that maxes out. Yup, that's my guarantee right there. Oh, that's so cute. I'll take it. And now I don't have enough for any other pulls, but that's okay. Because really, now we can, you know, give Yvonne her final form. At least for what I have right now, because there's no way I'm going to get other potentials. This looks ability. We're going to take that. Won't say no. And then Yvonne, congratulations, ma'am. you have no armor, but gear, but you no longer need to use them. You can use the artsy tyrannical.
This pair of hand cannons feels just right.
That it does.
Noticed a few design OFIs. Guess I'll just mop.
Glad to see you're happy. I should check my gambling addiction. No, my gambling addiction is very reasonable. Don't worry about it. It's a-okay. And anybody says otherwise, you're lying. Kind of crazy, actually. It's completely reasonable. So don't you worry.
And looky here.
Akumi.
All right. By the way, I want to do this for
hunts
Wolfguard.
with purpose. Only the quickest path to victory will do.
Oh, thank goodness, Wolfguard.
Every wolf in the
So
pack
cool.
earns its place through bloodshed. Take down enough prey, and you rise.
I'll raise the skills later. Don't worry, it'll be a-okay.
What a beautiful.
I guess I could.
Am
Should
I
eat
looking
you?
all right? Contemplation. Wind speed's okay? Prepped and ready.
Wait, is Dampan the only person I haven't E2'd? Oh my gosh.
Come on.
Yeah, wow, Dampan, I've never just E2'd you at all. That's crazy. I'm sorry, sir. Don't worry, you got
my
this.
talents are limited. I always live up to the task. So,
See,
I will
fixed
take
it.
this promotion. Holler me if
All
you
right,
need
perfect.
something down.
You know what? I
I
think
won't
that's a
leave
great
you
place to
hanging out
stop
to dry.
here. So what I will say is thank you very much for everybody who decided to stick around for the past it's pretty much 4 hours, whether you were popping your head in, you're lurking, talking in chat, or you came from DJ's or Connor's raids. Yeah, I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, and if you're watching this in the Red Office as well, I appreciate it. Honestly, it was nice to just relax like this, and especially because, you know, gotta get our energy up for the lovely Dark Souls event on Sunday. So I will be streaming again at 3 p.m. PST. It'll be Honkai Star Rail because we gotta finish that gacha for eventually. Though, like I said before, once we finish the 4.0 story, however long it takes until we lose all our energy, we will put that game on back burner for now and just introduce another game, or at least try to finish the ones we're already working on. So if you're interested, I hope you visit, clock into the office, leave this on the second monitor. I appreciate it. And if you have other things to do, I hope that you are successful in your own task and other things that required.